Let's see if that worked.
Let's
It
bring
appears
in.
to have.
Welcome, one and all.
We got something that might interest you.
Got something that might interest you, stranger.
Thank you.
My favorite person in the whole wide world.
He pleases me so
Is
greatly.
he played by John DiMaggio in the new one? He sounds exactly like John DiMaggio.
No, it's a Canadian guy.
Oh,
Yeah, he's the blue ninja from Ninjago.
oh. Well, he sounds a lot like John DiMaggio.
I still
Well, how
just
about
love that
that?
I still love that in the original game, it was literally just the same voice actor who was playing Leon. Which makes me happy
That's-
for some reason.
Oh,
I-
was it? I had no
Yeah.
idea.
That's wild, right?
All,
I never knew.
all this time, I never knew. Well,
If you take off that cloak and mask, you just see Leon's like it's like the scene where
Leon.
Luke cuts off. It's like that scene where Luke cuts off Darth Vader's face in that cave on Dagobah. You just see your own face looking back at you.
You know what I love now? I found the thirsty art for him.
The thirsty
It's a-
art for the
it's a-
merchant?
It's a thing. I was like, oh.
I'm not
oh no.
surprised,
got
but
something that might interest you.
boing.
Stranger, you're trying to kill an elephant?
Caitlin, I just remember that fucking
It
statue
takes a
of
it takes a
Betty.
bold man to wield this weapon, stranger.
Oh,
What?
Oh,
that
I'll
fucking-
take it
that
for a
fucking-
high price.
The
What,
statue
Sarah?
at the statue at the Getty with the guy on the horse rocking it.
Oh
with
my
his
god.
He rocked it with his cock out. It's just like,
This
wow.
dude was like spread eagle on top of a horse going forward with the like toot toot horn mouth and also
Mhm.
a fully erect penis.
Good for him. Live your life.
Like, but
Oh,
not
man.
really penis like, just like a stick jutting out of his body.
Oh, I found the picture. Yay.
Oh
Oh,
god.
good.
I'm so happy.
It's like
I
out
like
on the
somebody-
veranda.
Somebody.
Well, now I have to see it.
General.
worry.
Yeah,
There it
you've-
is.
You've piqued
Wow.
my interest.
What
Yeah,
a
yeah.
power
Jesus.
pose.
What a
Here.
what?
Here,
What
would
a
you like-
legend.
Would you like a
Wow.
side picture? Here's a side picture.
Oh my
you
God,
can see it
Sarah.
better.
That did
It's
not
just
help. That did not help.
angles.
This is the look of a man who's like standing in a rainstorm after just surviving a time in the desert.
This makes
Yeah.
me this makes me feel better about myself.
This is the
Yeah.
climactic scene of the Shawshank Redemption if he had just been on a horse nude.
No, that statue depicts me doing a team kill in Destiny.
Also,
Yeah.
the horse looks very uncomfortable.
Yeah, he would. He's
The
like, he's
horse. The
he's
horse
trying to
looks
avoid the
so
feel of it.
funny.
He's like got his whole body down, just be like, just keep your head down and I won't touch you. Oh.
Giving a whole new meaning to the term bareback.
How are
Anyway,
you? How are you?
Yo.
today? Holy shit! Hold on. Wait. Oh, never mind. I
Where's
got
that
very
statue
confused.
in New Vegas?
Hi, chat.
In the
If you would
shadow
like-
of the valley.
If you would like to look it up, people, it is called apparently the Angel of the Citadel. I don't know where the angel part.
is very angelic to say the least, but
Maybe
The angel
they
is
meant
his Pepis.
maybe they meant the angle.
The angle of
That-
the Pepis.
indeed. Well, with that, we should go ahead and introduce ourselves. Caitlin is muted. I'm not sure if she's there.
I'm just
She's
eating
it.
an apple.
She's
That's
munching an apple.
fair enough. Let's.
Still here.
I see. Well, let's start with Rabbit in that case. We can get to you in a
Shane?
bit.
Okay.
Oh,
Rabbit, where can they find you and what are you up to? We're changing it up.
different.
Different! Different!
Oh, hey, what's going on? My name's Rabbit. I'm a writer, comedian, and currently aspiring voice actor. You can go ahead and find me on Twitch TV, /Hey Mr. Rabbit. You can find me on Twitter at Hey Mr. Rabbit. You can find my YouTube, where I put up my VODs when I remember to, at Hey Mr. Rabbit. I'm a variety streamer. I've been doing this for about 6 years. And I stream horror games on Thursday with Caitlin. I play Falcom games on Friday with my buddy Midnight. I play
With me?
Wait, no, not
You missed.
Caitlin.
Yeah, missed.
Did I, I meant to say Midnight.
I was like, when
Did
did we
say
start doing
Caitlin?
that? You said Caitlin.
Am I insane?
I don't know.
insane.
I imagine what just went through Caitlin's head. Oh no, did I agree to something else?
I'm not gonna lie. Maybe.
I'm sorry.
Rabbit, I have
Thursday,
to tell you.
Thursday, horror
think
games with
Caitlin.
Sarah. Friday, Falcom games with my buddy Midnight. Monday, I do RuneScape with my buddy Bromad, and on Tuesdays, kind of potpourri with my buddy Spaz. And then Friday, Wednesday, anything goes. And yeah, you can go ahead and catch me on Twitch.tv/Hey Mr. Rabbit. Not a whole lot going on right now. We had a COVID scare in my family. Everybody's negative except one person. I hope they get better soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bada bing! That's me. Clink, another one in the bag.
All right. Caitlin, how's that apple coming?
Gone.
Alrighty. Well, where can they find you and what are you up to?
Hi, hey, hello. My name is Caitlin Elizabeth. You can find me all over the internet at Boobs McBalrog here on Twitch. It is twitch.tv/Boobs McBalrog with zeros instead of O's. Twitch doesn't like boobs. I'm probably gonna stream more Power Wash Simulator. But maybe not. I'm kind of a wild card lately. So maybe I'll stream something else. I think I'm gonna stream tomorrow night. Who knows? Keep an eye out on the Twitter and we'll see. I don't have anything to announce until next week, so that's it for me.
Wait.
Except for on Monday when you can go to twitch.tv/LadyVictoria where we play Roll With Me or The Ties That Bind. I can never tell which name of the show it actually is.
Either or. You can search either or.
Yes, where I play with Connor and Shoutout and Sir Bob and Takahata 101. We play the D&D as well. That's the apple. That's it for me for real.
All right. The apple's last gasp.
It really was.
The death rattle of an apple.
Yeah, that was a lot of air. Pretty forceful.
Just wolfed it down.
I really did. It was a large cosmic crisp.
Ooh, the new one.
Wow,
The genetically engineered for perfection
New-
apple.
are we getting
New apple just dropped.
I
Are
mean,
we
it
getting
kind of
apples
did.
from space?
Apples just got patched.
You know.
Nah, I had a bag of those. They were really good.
Oh,
They
they're
just,
so
they
good.
just take a batch of Red Delicious, stick them on a fucking satellite, and let them circle for an orbit or two.
Oh my god, is that what I just ate? Oops.
I'm not sure.
Space
I'm not sure I've ever had one of those before.
Apples.
I like Honeycrisp, to be perfectly honest.
They
But
are very good.
I like
But
pink
they aren't.
ladies.
But they aren't cosmic.
I like
Mm,
Fiji apples.
mm.
Fiji apples are good.
I'll have to try one, or remember what they taste like in the case that I have had one.
Yeah.
Either which way. Lanny, where can they find you and what are you up to?
Me? Well, you can find me all over the internet at Lanny Pator. Very special day for just my own personal history reasons. Today marks the 16th year since I first uploaded Yu Yu Hakusho Abridged Episode 1, the first video I ever made, the thing that kind of changed the course of my life forever. I went back, I did a little watch through recently, and I posted a little commentary / talk along for the first episode. I don't know if I'm allowed to post links in chat or here, but we'll see.
Go for it.
Yeah,
Oh.
see if that sticks. If it's there, cool. But yeah, definitely check it out. It's the first video I posted on YouTube in about 2 years, so I'm trying to get my shit together. But yeah, been a long, wild ride. Beyond that, I've been playing through some LA Noire over on my channel. I'll be playing a little bit more of that tonight. I'm still on the murder desk, and a lot of size 8 boot-wearing people out there doing some murders. People with small feet, they get really angry apparently. So we're gonna try and see what connects all of these things tomorrow, 7 o'clock Central Time. And then on the Ties That Bind on Monday, tune on in. There's gonna be a tournament of champions that our party is not involved in whatsoever, except for all the political intrigue going on behind the scenes.
I'm hosting it.
Crazy, yeah, craziness is happening right now. There's war to the west. There's a potential war brewing right now between demons and dragons, and only our heroes can decide how the world is going to survive the oncoming onslaught. or avoid it. Who knows? Tune in and find out.
We're gonna go into a pub and wait until all this blows over.
Just step into the weasel. So about those wars, not dealing with it.
Not our problem.
Conscientious observers. But yes, it'll be a fun time. Tune on in. Have a good time. That's me.
Indeed. And Sarah, happy birthday.
Wow.
Where can they find you? What are you up to?
She's taking it well.
I'm on Twitter and YouTube at Sarah with an H and with an E. Willia. I get to shill. Advanced Wars 1 and 2 reboot camp is out, and I am in that voicing Lash. So, huzzah.
Ooh.
It was apparently a fan favorite. I was not aware.
Wowsies.
Right on.
And yeah, streaming Thursdays with Rabbit. Huzzah.
Yeah.
That's me.
Well, they can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Working our way through the last vestiges of Judgment. We're playing through some side quests. Although I'll probably leave it up to chat to see if they want to just get the game over with at this point. Because we're at a climactic point. And the guy standing outside our office is like, hey, you ready to do the final thing? And he's like, give me a second, I gotta go find this cat. But yes. Also, tomorrow's gonna be more Deus Ex, hopefully. Yes, I have also been playing through that game. Yep. 1 second. Hang on.
Gotcha.
For some reason, Firefox was accessing my webcam, and I don't want that.
That's scary.
I am not wearing a shirt. But yes, this episode was brought to you in part by Die Hard Dice.
Die Hard Dice!
That's right. Die Hard Dice is your one-stop shop for dice and dice accessories. And if you head on over to dieharddice.com, use the code Unexpectables. You can save 10% on your order. And you can also use that code to purchase the official Unexpectables dice set by Die Hard Dice, the Lies Aspect dice. It's available right now. It's a beautiful porcelain white and navy blue ink dice set that invokes.
You can save
Lies.
10% off.
That's right, Rabbit.
Wow, those savings are crazy.
That is correct. And also be sure to check out our store where you can pick up some merch, including some shirts, some stickers, other stuff like that, with some fun Unexpectables related designs made by our wonderful, very own, the Citric King. With that, gotta read out some businesses. Including, but not limited to, Laney Pator. Thank you for the raid with a party 70.
You're welcome. I wonder how many of them stuck around. That was like 15 minutes or 30 minutes ago.
I wonder. Let me see. Well, there's double that number in here right now, so very well could be all of them. Unlikely, but it very well could be.
It could have been some lurkers that just happened to be looped into it.
Scat Flipsa, thank you for the 2 years of Prime subbage. Oathbreaker John, thank you for the just a little bit over 3 years of not Prime, just regular subbage. 37 months. 37 months of Rabbit shouting at the top of his lungs about Die Hard Dice and how we need to sign happy birthday to Sarah. Free haircut and lobotomy. Thank you for the 18 months. Love the show. I can't wait for more Super Mutants. Zemo, thank you for the 22 months. Nettle Norseman, thank you for the 29 months of Prime. The Drifter of Time and Space, thank you for the 8 months. Ransack16, thank you for the 32 months. IDC Witch, thank you for the 100 bits. Happy birthday. John Grimm 19, thank you for the 2,000 bits. Happy birthday, Sarah. Zilban, thank you for the 100 bits. Just found out about a new D&D game I'm joining with a character I based off of Connor's War Cleric Killian. We'll be using the same game setting. Ooh, interesting. Deku Lily, thank you for the 100 bits. Can't stay long because I work tonight, but happy birthday, Sarah. Common Striders, thank you for the 17 months. Happy birthday, Sarah. Drifter of Time and Space, thank you. Thank you for the 2,000 bits. Happy birthday, Sarah. Drifter of Time and Space, thank you for gifting a sub to Darkened Path. IDC Witch, thank you for the 145 bits. What is everyone's favorite flavor of birthday cake?
Oh, I like chocolate cakes. Chocolate cakes are so good.
I'm partial to either yellow cake with chocolate icing.
Yes,
or,
correct. That's the one.
Or lemon cake.
Ooh.
I just like straight up vanilla. I mean, red velvet is for other occasions, but birthdays is vanilla.
Yellow cupcakes, honestly, if I'm gonna be like more specific, rather than sheet cake. But I'm actually more of a pie guy than a cake guy, so.
Fair enough.
Hot dang.
I'll actually end up eating a cherry cheesecake for my birthday, usually.
Ooh.
But if it comes to cake, then either lemon or yellow.
You know what my favorite is? Like, just those little grocery store chocolate vanilla cupcakes, you know? Like the little bite-sized ones. I don't know what it is. It's just, they're so simple and yummy.
Delicioso. Where was I? I was right here. IDC Witch, thank you for getting a tier 1 sub to Dexel Ninja. The Drifter of Time and Space, thank you for getting a tier 1 sub to Adam Zygon. Mythical Things, thank you for the 29 months. Drifter of Time and Space, thank you for the 45 bits. Gonna see you all in the VODs. I've been playing Fallout New Vegas. I love being a gunslinger build. Got a favorite one in New Vegas?
I like luck builds in every game.
I always tend to favor a stealth build of some variant.
Luck builds are just so silly.
They are very silly.
And after a certain point, when you get your luck high enough, you're no longer playing a post-apocalyptic game full of drama. You're playing a comedy.
Actually, when I was playing Fallout 4, I actually did a charisma speech build, which was very interesting.
Oh, that was viable? I never
Yeah,
really
I mean,
thought it was. But,
if you get attacked by a group of enemies, you can just point at one and say, "Hey, you, shoot that guy," and they're like, "Okay."
That's
All right.
crazy.
You can point at a rad scorpion and be like, "Hey, you, shoot that guy."
And the rat scorpion slowly
rat scorpion's-
pulls out a 45 and just
Yeah,
shoots.
pretty much, actually.
Can't say no.
Mythical Things, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Gonna watch the VOD at work, but birthday bits for Sarah. Some Guy's Fat Cat, thank you for the Prime sub. Lord Commissar... Lord Commissar Manslaughter, thank you for the 5 bits. It's your birthday? Happy birthday.
Thank you. I might just take my sound for the thank you. It's me.
Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 100 bits. Just got done seeing the Mario movie, and it was good. Ooh, nice.
I did like the Mario movie.
Dusk Ninja Kenji, thank you for the 8 months. Happy birthday, Sarah. Just a reminder, you're an absolute queen and deserve all the happiness in the world and success.
Nah.
Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 100 bits. Can I get a hee-ho?
Don't
Yeah.
take it. Mine.
Hey.
I thought those open to everybody. I'm sorry. No.
Papusa Monkey, thank you for the 100 bits. Happy Earth Day. I made myself very acquainted with nature by going on a hike with some family and friends. Then I slipped on a rock, landed First on another rock, and now my back hurts. The earth has accepted my sacrifice. Some guy's fat cat, thank you for the 10,000 bits. Am I reading that right? I am. That's 10,000 bits right there.
Whoa!
Finally, I've caught up with Roll With Me, The Unexpectables, and I've finally caught up with Gateway. Where does life take me now?
You mad lad. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, for people looking for the Roll With Me podcast, YouTube now has a feature where you can just podcastify a playlist, so I did that. So now they're all podcastable.
Wow.
That is pretty crazy.
That's baller.
Should look into that. Papoose Monkey Thief, the 1,000 bits. Sorry. Merry birth, Miss Sarah. Congrats on another lap around the sun. Record time,
I
too.
like that one.
Blackfoot Ferret, thank you for the 69 bits. I'd have thought people in Fallout would be tired of yellow cake. It beats green.
It's so enriched.
It's got what plants crave.
And delicious!
Oh my god.
makes your teeth glow.
I'm glad that Kirk got this ad campaign.
It has what plants crave! It just
Well.
strangles it on like a dead twig.
With that, you guys ready to get into tonight's episode of Gateway?
Oh,
As I'm gonna be.
Oh, absolutely.
Which is, yes.
Quick aside, shout out to that music video. We got a music video.
Oh, yeah. That was
Yeah.
from
Is
Anarchy
that-
Hamster.
Is that public
Yeah.
yet?
I believe it is public. It was posted in the
It's on
Discord.
yeah, it's in the Discord. It's really good. I loved it.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite RTJ songs, and I was just like, no, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, a little Gateway music video by Anarchy Hamster. You can watch
see
it now in the
on
Discord.
The Discord for the Unexpectables.
Yeah.
If you're not there, then
What the hell are you doing?
why?
Yeah,
What is-
why?
what-
Why?
what is
Why? What
this?
are you? Come on!
Do, you
Do
not
it!
do you not have Discord? It's where all our national secrets are spilled.
Come on!
I thought that was World of Tanks.
No, it's Minecraft now.
Oh, shit. Well,
Yeah, go on Discord. Overthrow the government
in Fortnite, obviously.
In Fortnite.
in Fortnite.
Where is it? Is that it? No.
Maybe.
There it is.
I think so. You're doing fine.
When last we left the runaways, Apex the Wildman, Alvin the Mechanic, Louise the Scavenger, and Cynthia the Nurse, they got their bearings after boating their way to Vault Town, a small settlement that's cropped outside of Vault 66. The town had been struggling recently due to a lack of traders coming their way, as they'd learned. While Chris got the gang up to date on various goings-on and places to purchase goods, Alvin and Louise went down to the vault itself, a humongous space that could have easily fit thousands of people in it, to peruse their library in order to find a way to make their scavenged power armor fully operational once again. Meanwhile, Apex and Cynthia haggled with the store owner on some goods with mixed results. The two left the general store and were greeted with a sight of an emaciated super mutant who introduced himself as Johan. Apex, feeling a sort of kinship with the large mutant, offered food in exchange for a handful of bloody caps. The townsfolk, wary of the large green man, backed away in fear and shock, although the overseer of Vault 66 managed to calm the people down and prevent a catastrophe. The gang settled in for the night and got to know Johan a bit better, and, excited at the prospect of finding their old acquaintance Kirk, agreed to join them on their misadventures. What will become of this truly bizarre partnership? Find out now on tonight's episode of Gateway.
Apex just drawing by a fire. The music didn't last long enough that time.
I am not feeling like a rap god. Rap god.
I don't understand the reference my insanity is making.
Man, this perk ain't it all.
Are you sure
Ain't all it's cracked up to be.
Are y'all sure you didn't take the Wild Wasteland perk? You've been talking to that radio for a while.
Here we go. This will work. All right, so the sun has set now, well and truly, and the various strings of loose bulbs begin to alight as the town is bathed in sort of a dim illumination.
Are they kind of like those bistro lights, those string lights?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's quite a few of them.
I always did like that ambience.
So what is our plan in the morning?
Great question.
It sounds like we have all of the things that we need from here.
Well, I think we
Unless-
still want to check the armory, right?
Yeah, we still need to go ahead and take a look and take a peek to see if they have any pulse weapons we might be able to go ahead and trade for.
Do you mind waiting before we head out? I look to Johan.
Waiting for what? Oh, right.
He's just asking if he's patient enough to wait.
Patient. Yes. I will wait.
I may have a way we could fill time while they look.
Interesting.
I hope so. For now, though, we should probably sleep. It has been a long day of traveling.
Yes. Sleep. You will be okay.
I assume so. We will set up camp at the fort. Build a
And
fire.
the others, they will sleep inside.
Well, I actually haven't slept in my own room in ages, so it might be nice to do that. And Cynthia, well, I
Don't
assume
really
you're not-
sleep.
I see.
Sounds like a plan, Apex says, and starts walking towards the fort.
Johan stands up, grabs his
We're all awkwardly standing around.
his bindle, and he follows Apex.
All right, that'll leave looking for us, pulse stuff and whatnot, up to us then.
Let's see what we can find.
Alrighty.
Be a nice morning, get a few things done. Yeah. Oh, shit. Looks at Alvin. It's like, Alvin, you good for the night? Where are you gonna? Do you need some accommodations or what?
Well, it is Big Vol, right? And I suppose they'd have a couple places, maybe.
Think they'd all be occupied, though. Safest bet is to go in a room you know is going to be empty. Louise, you have one, I think?
Wait, you mean my room?
Yeah. She looks, blinks.
Louise sort of looks down at the ground, and suddenly it's like the formulas are going past her head for a sec. No, I mean that no, yeah, that works. Fuck, I can make accommodations. I mean, yeah, it's just Yeah, look, you know what? I should go and take care of that. Yeah, why don't you two go with Apex and them? I'm gonna make accommodations. Yeah. She's like walking away and like muttering to herself.
Cynthia, under her breath, goes, gonna go clean her room, isn't she?
I'd suppose so. She probably has a bunch of gun parts or something laying around. You
Yeah,
think they
that's the
took up all them
concern.
rooms?
Yes, I do. She nods very sagely as she speaks. I do think that all of the rooms are likely filled. So your best shot is sharing one with Louise. I'm not gonna sleep, so I don't need a room in Johan and Apex. She's looking up towards the sky, kind of searching around for her words very carefully. Johan and Apex are gonna be outside, so you all might as well take the room you know is gonna be for sure 100% free and open to stay in.
Well, if they're providing.
Exactly.
You seem skipping around a lot this lot. Oh, Miss Cynthia, you ain't thinking anything weird, ain't you?
What would be weird?
I'm not finding any information for pulse weapons. Let's get going.
Changing the subject. All right, sounds good.
Little bit. Oh, shucks.
And off they go to find pulse weapon.
Just rubbing the back of his head as he follows behind Cynthia. Where would pulse weapons live? I guess the first place would be to check to see if there's somebody who's selling or trading weapons around here.
Yes. We'll head for the armory.
The sky whispers.
Tiny little Louise floating over their head. Check the armory. Also, she's pissed, so she's chewing on Cynthia's hair.
What? Wait, what? I thought you ran away.
Did you?
It's a little Cynthia. Your little brain, Cynthia.
I see.
Or little brain Louise, just being like, chew. Check the armory.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, armory we go then.
And off this.
All right. You head off to the armory. It's a medium-sized shack that's made of sheet metal and wood. It's got sort of flickering lights above the door that just says armory. And you walk in and you're greeted by a man who is wearing a full-on vault security guard outfit. He's sort of got graying brown hair that's been slicked back, sort of medium length. He's got a bit of a wild sort of feel to him. And you walk into the door and he says, how can I help you?
Oh, howdy. My name's Alvin. It's good to make your acquaintance.
Lawrence Singleton. I'm the proprietor of this armory here.
I'll hold out my hand to shake his hand. Pleasure to meet you.
Grabs your hand and gives you a nice firm shake.
I'm in the market for anything pulse oriented. Something that might be able to go ahead and take out any constructs or whatnot. Would you happen to have anything like that?
Pulse oriented, and he says pulse, and a little bit of you feel a little fleck of spittle.
I could feel it from how you said that. So thank you and you.
Thank you.
Oh, good. He's my cousin. All
he
right.
seems to walk around behind his counter and look underneath his desk here. What do you need specifically?
Well, what you have in the market? Maybe something like pulse grenades, pulse mines.
Grenades, mines. Let me see.
Filing cabinet with M for mines.
Dial M for mines. Why don't you go ahead, Alvin, and roll me a strange roll?
A strange roll.
Interesting.
We got an 11.
11, very nice.
Ooh,
Okay,
very
let me
strange.
see. Let me see here. It is very strange. Let's see. Got a homemade grenade, and he like puts 3 just like aluminum bean cans that have like fuses tied to them on the counter. Got a plasma grenade, and he puts something that has an odd green glow on the counter. 3 frag grenades, some C4, a couple more of those homemade ones. Throws 2 more up there. That one goes in a grenade launcher.
What? Huh? What'd you say?
Molotov cocktail. 4 sticks of dynamite.
Wait, do you have a grenade launcher in there? In the back there?
I'll have to check. Hang on.
She's got her like chin up following him as he walks back, kind of following him as if leaning is gonna let her see what he's doing.
He's got all sorts of stuff back here, like weird odds and ends.
Like
You've always
you're
been a
dog
big
and he
fan
has
of the
a
high
slice of
calibers.
cheese.
And
She was like perusing before, but the minute he said that, it was kind of like a dog hearing the cheese drawer open.
The cheese drawer.
Yeah, the cheese
Dogs
drawer where
love
you keep your cheese.
Dogs love cheese.
Oh.
They love
do.
them.
As soon as I open up that pack of singles, Mr. Steak is there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
Just
He-
teleports. Just. Wah.
he scoops up in 2 hands that are sort of piled up onto his chest. He's got what look to be 3 sort of metal discs that have got a weird, if you know what a Tesla coil looks like,
Yep.
sort of a weird pattern on the top of it that has 4 red LEDs on top of that, and he very carefully sets them down on his desk. There you go. 3 pulse mines.
Oh, Alvin, you were looking. That's what you want, right?
Yep, that's definitely the part for the job.
Yep, if you're ever around any robots, you'll want them to run over one of these things, or huck it at them if you're feeling brave. And it should shut them down, or at least heavily damage them.
Cynthia kind of straightens, realizing that means me.
Holy.
No
Toledo.
offense.
None taken. Just becoming aware of the fragility of my existence.
It's better you come to terms with that now. We sort of live in a volatile world.
Time I'm fine with it, but you die once to gunfire and explosions. You don't really want to die the same way twice.
What?
Never mind.
Anyway, back to the parcel at hand. So how much you looking for one of these there pulse mines, eh?
Well, these are pretty rare. You'll have to understand. Not exactly easy to make. I bought them off of a trader a while back just because I thought they were interesting. So I'm going to say 40 caps each.
40 caps each. All right.
Whoa.
Let me go ahead and take a look at my tool belt real quick here, huh?
Sure thing.
Let's see here. Is bartering offer on or off the table, out of curiosity?
Always on the table. Happy to see what you have.
All right. Let's see. I have to open my calculator app. I keep writing down how many caps I got off of one dude and then just not adding the number because I'm just like, I'll get back to that later on in the week. And I never do.
Look at this. The consequences of your own actions.
You just have inactions. You just have like pockets of caps.
Oh my god.
Honestly, it's kind of like me IRL. Like, I have, like, my money in my wallet, but I also have, like, you know, like a little fold of, like, 5s and 1s for, you know, going down to the corner store and couch quarters. You always love your couch quarters.
I've been on card only for so long.
All right.
I've forgotten what money looks like.
Sometimes, man.
Okay, I can consolidate all that into 145 caps. I can clear out everything up. Let's see. Well, let's see here. I might have let's see if I go ahead and look over there. I keep seeing things that he might want, but then I realize it's part of a greater arc, and I just keep scrolling past it. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, Rabbit, honey, you gotta go ahead and consolidate all this shit one day. It's not as bad as my bank in Guild Wars, I'll tell you that much, but it's getting there. Let's see. I might have something you might be interested in while I'm digging out the caps here. And just off the side of my belt, I popped down a sensor module onto the table. Might be able to go ahead and use that to go ahead and solder onto some mines and whatnot. Might be able to go ahead and make them procs.
Yeah, I could probably make, I could probably use that to build, like, a automated turret or something.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. That kind of grab your interest a little bit?
I can knock off 30 caps.
Alrighty. Let's see. So that'll work well. Give me just a second. We mechanics tend to go ahead and just pull everything up on our hips, you understand? Let's see here.
Cynthia looks at all of her weapons, shaking her head like, I can't part with anything. Nothing. I don't have anything left.
You don't have any caps?
No, I have those. Just, wait, are we out of caps? Do we need caps?
No, I'm good for it. Is it in this pot? Yep, here it is. I'll tell you what. Let's see. You said 40 a pop, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'll throw you 110 of that sensor module. How do y'all sound to that?
110 and the sensor module?
Yep, that'll make it 100. That'll make it. Let's see.
100. You want to give him 90 in the module?
Can I rewind time? I did math wrong.
You hear the back of your head.
The apex is pointing at a blackboard.
There's a little tiny brain apex sitting next to Louise's little tiny form as she's chewing on Cynthia's hair.
Yeah, little chibi apex with like a scholar cap on, pointing at a blackboard.
Wow, Rabbit, why don't you go to the flea market with your sister? I wonder why. All right, let's see here. Let me rewind time a minute. Yeah, I'll throw in 90 in the sensor module. How y'all say about that?
90 in the sensor module?
Yep.
Sure, that sounds fair to me.
All right. And the threads of causality have tightened together. And I have 3 pulse mines.
He scoops the caps in the sensor module back into a little cash register that goes ching that he's got, and he'll put the sensor module away in sort of a back area, a little desk that he's got off in a side room.
Nothing like a fun little project to go ahead and keep your mind off stuff.
Indeed. Is there anything else you want?
Launcher.
I think I'm fine, but I think this deer right here would absolutely, and I press my hand up against her back and scoot her forward, is absolutely interested in perhaps a grenade launcher if you have it.
Launcher.
Why don't you roll strange for me this time?
Me?
Yes.
Oh my god. Wait, so that's just
2d6 plus whatever your strange is. For most of us, it's 0.
correct.
Am I the only one with any strange?
10.
Yep.
Wow.
Nice.
I mean, it's perfect because it's essentially the luck stat.
Yes, indeedy.
Oh.
I think I left it around there somewhere.
And he ducks underneath his counter briefly, and he pulls up something that looks strikingly like a pump-action shotgun, but with some noticeable differences. It's a little bit stubbier, and the barrel is much, much wider. There's also a little flip sight at the end of it.
There you go.
The Terminator 2 special.
Cynthia's light pupils completely dilate. Full, just like bright blue that is like shimmering into pink.
Now, this pump action puppy right here fires 40mm grenades from a tubular magazine. You can't just go shoving anything in there.
How much?
Well, it's quite the piece.
It is.
My little scrunkly scrimblow. There he is.
Just like a cat before it's about to attack something.
But I don't really have a lot of 40mm grenades in there. Let me see.
Now I'm opening my calculator app.
I was actually curious if you use the like the Fallout wiki to like determine price or not.
It is a mystery. Woo!
Woo! Was it known or was it from powers beyond?
Well, I don't exactly have a lot to arm you with if you do buy it, so I'll go ahead and knock it down to an even 4,000.
Mhm. Even little spirit Louise on her head just looks up and is like, oh shit.
Well, that. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Pupils are now regular size again. Normal blue. Well. She sort of reaches a hand towards it and makes that face of longing. Like I want to touch you, but were I to touch you, I could never go back. I'd do crime and steal it, and we can't have that. So my hand will hover near you and go back to her lips and then to her chest. All right. Well, now I know what to... She gets like this sad smile. Goes, aim for. Looks at the grenade launcher. Smiles at her dumb pun.
Succinctly put, and then he puts it back underneath the cabinet.
Also tips her chin forward, following it as it goes. Well, good to know you have it. Her voice is cracking and shaky, as if she wants to cry, but can't do that anyway. Well, do you have anything for power armor or something like that? Circuit boards or
Any parts or components would greatly be appreciated.
Boom, 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 boom. Who boy.
I know, hell of an ask.
roll me another strange.
Oh. 4.
Ah.
And he's sort of like, he cocks his mouth to the side and he shakes his head. No power armor. You don't even have a frame to mount it on.
Oh, I don't mean the, I just mean the, bits and bobs inside. Or circuit boards or wiring or grenade launcher.
I mean, let me think. What do I got? Let me look. And I will have him look. Okay. Well, I've got the Accenture module you just gave me. Some scrap metal.
Wait, the sensor
Conductor.
module is for the power armor?
Well, I mean, it's probably not. I'm just listing all things that I've got down underneath here.
Gotcha.
You'd probably be looking for some circuit boards, fiber optics. No. He's like throwing things behind him now. You see a bunch of like screws and cogs land and roll across the floor behind him.
It's just like my garage for real.
Unfortunately, I don't really have anything loose that I could even guess could go with.
Is
power
there
armor.
anyone in town you think might have parts or pieces for it? Or
I mean, you could try the 666, but if I don't got it, then I really highly doubt that that Daryl has anything.
doesn't hurt to try. She thinks longingly of the grenade launcher.
No, it definitely doesn't. I'll tell you what. We'll go ahead and give him a. We'll give him a look. Thank you very much for your time. Anyway, I greatly appreciate it.
Sorry I couldn't help you more, folks, but I hope you're going to be happy with those pulse mines.
Oh, absolutely. Again, thank you so much for everything. And if we need anything else, you'll be the first one to go ahead and try to take a look to. All right?
Of course. And out
trouble
on your
at all.
travels, send some merchants our way, for the love of God.
Hey, no trouble at all. I shack up at Riverside most time. I'll go ahead and tell ours to go ahead and send some guys over to your way. All right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well, great evening to you. I'll go ahead and leave you be now. Have a good one.
Alrighty.
As we leave, I comfort Cynthia by patting her back. It's all
The little Louise spirit just kind of whispers, "Karma."
You
Shut
know,
up.
I've been thinking really since you and your big weapons and whatnot. Is that kind of a reason back in the day you joined up with the army? Were you always a gun nut?
When you say gun nut, that
I don't mean it offensively, mind.
it's not. I'm not. I just. Some folks like to go to fireworks shows and see the big explosions, right?
Right.
I
You
like
like to
to
make
be
the
the one wielding the explosion.
Yeah, I knew you liked doing the fireworks.
It just came in handy during combat, that's all.
Oh, of course, absolutely.
That's all.
But that but that grenade launcher, right?
Oh, I would love to have one of those one day. Maybe
Well-
eventually,
Well, who knows? It's a big wasteland. We might be able to find the caps, or heaven trying, we might be able to find one elsewhere. And don't worry, if it needs spooled up or whatnot, I'll go ahead and fix it up and make it so you can fire the best fireworks ever. All right?
Pupils dilate a little. Yeah, sounds good.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, should we get going over to stop number 2? See if they got any circuit boards, what have you.
Wouldn't hurt to try. Even if our dreams are dashed. For now.
Oh, don't worry. There's all kinds of ways you can make fun grenade launchers. If I think about it, it's just a tube. It would just be just a tube, right?
Could you make one?
Alvin will approach you and put his hands on his hips. I am Alvin Bronson. Who the hell do you think I am if I can't make a grenade launcher? I've never
Cynthia.
tried it, but it definitely sounds like a fun project in my head.
Cynthia is dumbstruck.
Yeah, you've been traveling around with basically a 3D printer with legs for a very long time, Cynthia.
She did not think of this until right now. She is, you can tell that she is processing and also kind of cursing herself for not realizing it sooner.
It'll definitely take some time, but there's a lot of big stuff in the wasteland. Might be able to go ahead and fashion something out of it. I mean, I don't think you'd be.
We shall keep our eyes peeled for equipment that may work.
Oh yeah.
Suddenly, her whole tone has shifted. She has straightened. It is almost as if a new dawn has risen over the day. What was once night became morning. A beautiful sunrise coming over the horizon, filling her with hope once again.
You might not know this just because of just you and everything that's happened and whatnot, and you're all pre-war and whatnot. But have you ever heard of pop guns?
She steeples her fingers. No.
Well, they ain't gonna win a beauty contest, but you can go ahead and take a bunch of different scrap and whatnot, and go ahead and arrange it into anything that can fire anything from a 308 to a 10mm to what have you. Same thing would probably be able to be possible with a grenade launcher. You just need a big enough tube to stuff the grenade in.
Huh.
And then for a stock, he waves at the dead trees.
Something that will require some research. We will see what can be done. Won't we, Mr. Bronson?
Absolutely, Miss Cynthia. Now, lead the way.
I don't know where I'm going, but I will.
Neither do I.
Picks a direction and walks.
as you wander aimlessly. We'll cut to Johan and Apex, who are off.
I'm building a fire right now
Mhm.
at the campsite.
You're a bit further away from the civilization. Johan looks down at what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm just striking some steel against some flint right now, while getting I have some like wood shavings and old ripped up fabric and stuff as a fire starter.
I see. You use this to start a fire, to keep warm.
When I have them, I use matches. When I
Matches.
don't, or a lighter. If I can find one that works. All you really need is...
These help you start fires more easy.
Yes. More convenient.
I kind of get down and start to blow on the embers and let the fire begin to crackle and come to life.
Johan will watch what you're doing, and he'll get down on all fours, and he'll go.
Not too hard. Do it too hard, the embers will fly away. And then you have to start over.
What does the blowing do?
It allows oxygen to feed the embers and make it burn hotter.
Oxygen. Feed. The fire, then, it breathes.
Yes. It consumes air and fuel and turns it into heat. And once one or the other is consumed, it goes out. Same way you need food to survive. Food and water. The same is true for the fire, fuel and oxygen.
It gets what it needs, then it goes out.
How long have you been out? How long have you been out here, traveling on your own?
On my own. I don't remember.
When I first came out here, I was alone for some time. I was attacked by bandits.
Mean men.
Yes.
The ones with the slapdash armor and the body paint.
Yes. Killed 2 of them and relieved one of them of their hands. But I got shot. And then I found ghouls where I decided to hide to heal. That was a very long night. The feral things, the bitey, skeletal-looking creatures.
I'm familiar.
He sort of squints as if he's trying to remember.
They weren't very happy that I took shelter in I guess it was their nest.
Nest.
had to kill all of those. And then the next group I found, they pretended to be friendly. They offered me food and water. But the water had something in it. It made me sleep. When I woke up, I was with the people I'm with now. They have been true friends.
That last one doesn't sound too bad.
Well, we were prisoners at first. We had to kill a lot to get out.
Prisoner. What is prisoner?
I hold out the last of my deactivated bomb collars.
There was a place. It's called the Arena. It's where they take living creatures and they try to sell it to other people. They wanted to sell us for labor or entertainment. But nobody sells the Apex. So I killed them.
I see.
And we eventually tracked down their leader. And we killed him too.
Was he a bad man too?
I think so. I don't think good people sell other people. But there was one thing he said as I was strangling him. Better the devil you know. I looked him in the eyes as I saw them lose their light. And I told him I'd kill that devil too.
Devil.
Like a evil monster. Something that means to do harm, destroy, or control.
Some have called me an monster.
Some have called me the same.
We are not devils.
I don't think so. I was so sure of it when I said it to him. I said it with full conviction. But then I think I met that devil. It was powerful. Large. Larger even than you. And it could...
He tilts his head to the side.
It could get into my brain with its thoughts. And it made my head burn.
And this was a devil.
I think so.
Big devil. Made your mind hurt.
And now
Like your brain was on fire.
Yes. It put its words in my head. And it inflicted pain. More pain than any bullets or claw or tooth ever had. I'm curious, Johann. What's the most powerful thing you've beaten?
He leans back away from the fire. He was still on all fours at this point, just listening intently to you, and he pushes himself off the ground and he leans back and he strokes his chin.
The most powerful thing I have beaten. I have not conquered any devils, but I tricky question.
It is.
This devil that made you struggle.
I fought my way through all of the arena's men. They fired at me. They attacked me with blades and blunt instruments. None of them drew blood on me. But as soon as that thing stepped foot near me, I crumpled. I couldn't move.
This vexes you.
It's made me question things. It made me wonder, what would I have to do to be able to call something like that my prey?
Have you found an answer to this question?
Not yet. I'm simply trying to fight larger and larger creatures. Things that I deem dangerous. To prove to myself that whatever the next foe is, I will face it too.
You asked me what is the strongest thing that I have conquered. You seem to mean in the physical sense. But nothing in that mind has been trying. Nothing like that has made me struggle. But I have conquered two powerful forces. I have
Apex.
conquered.
I was just gonna say Apex stares at him with regard.
I have conquered hunger. I have conquered loneliness. And I have done so with the help of you and yours.
Well, so long as you desire, you will always have a place at my side.
I like that. I am eager to travel with you and yours. I will help you conquer your physical devils, and you will help me conquer my mental devils. This,
That will work.
I think this is good.
I think so too. So
This.
nothing has ever physically challenged you.
Oh, no. Not really. I have been stabbed. I have been shot with guns. But nothing I would call a challenge.
Does your body just heal naturally on its own?
Yes. When nutrients are provided. When I came to this place, this vault town, I was hungry, starving. Thought I may die. But you fixed that.
You were in need. And you did not appear to be a threat.
I am glad that you... Or... am I?
Apex tilts his head.
I am glad you do not fear me. Puzzled, but glad. If you did fear me, I doubt we would be talking like this.
I mean no disrespect, but I can't afford to fear you.
He gets a strange look on his face that's like, okay. Interesting.
As I said,
And I just kind of like cross my legs and stare into the fire.
my prey is larger.
Yes. This devil. What words did it say to you?
I think back.
It said that it was free.
Free.
I think it's because of me.
Free. Free. You freed it? The devil?
Not intentionally. But I believe so, yes. I haven't heard any news about it other than some around here saw it moving. Whatever it has planned, it hasn't made its move yet. But I know I can't afford to just wait and see. I have to prepare. I have to get stronger. And in order to be stronger, I need to conquer my own fears.
Maybe what you need is freedom.
I look up into the sky. I think so.
I think traveling with you all will be very interesting.
It's funny. Before you showed up, I had these ideas in my head. There's supposed to be a series of death claw nests out across the river,
And I point out that way towards the forest.
part of me wanted to go out there and hunt one, just to prove that I could. Even though everybody else would have been mad at me for doing something dangerous and foolish.
Is it dangerous and foolish if you know you will succeed?
No. But that's the thing. Part of me is unsure.
You don't know if you'll succeed.
There's a part of me that knows I can. That I can overcome. Overcome what they drove into me as a child. But then, there's the other part of me that remembers its vicious attack. That still shakes when I see one.
I think you are still a prisoner.
Apex doesn't say anything and just kind of looks down and nods. The fire's already going like full blaze and he's just like making it swirl.
Is this helping?
I think it's as good as it's going to get for now, but it is fun to watch the sparks dance.
As he blows, you see like the embers kind of trickle up into the sky.
Yeah.
And you two stare into the fire for a while, with your thoughts sort of melding. On that note, we'll cut over to Louise.
Is my sister in the vault somewhere?
Your sister would still be, actually at this point, yeah, she probably would be in the vault at this point.
Yeah, I'll go find her.
Okay. Head on down into the vault.
Let's just say I've already been, and I sort of like come up on her, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, Chris, question."
Yeah. Yeah, what's up?
If Chris looks at me, Louise already has basically like 2 really thin blankets, 2 pillows, a shitty littler pillow, and has the sense around her that if she was able to manage it, she would be dragging a mattress around with her too. So, I can only find like these really crappy thin blankets. I need something thicker. Do we got like better blankets hanging around? I still need one.
Well, I mean, you've got your room.
Yeah, but I need that. I only got the one.
She blinks a couple times.
Blinks. What do you mean, oh?
Yeah, I can find you something. Hang on.
What do you mean, oh? Ugh.
She
Kinda
walks
follows-
off.
Toddles
She-
along after her with her bundles.
She walks through the shiny metal complex of Vault 66 and looks to one of their various storage rooms. And she turns on the lights, and some overhead lights flicker to life, and she walks to the back.
Oh shit! I should have just come here first, then, huh?
Well.
Speaking of which, if anyone comes asking about where these came from, you don't know.
Right.
But nobody will miss them. I'm just borrowing them.
So I take it you're all splitting some rooms.
Sort of looks away. Well, I mean, Apex is gonna hang with Johan because they seem like they want to talk, and Cynthia just doesn't sleep, so I guess she'll just sort of do what she does when she's not sleeping. So
So that just leaves you and the hunky boy that you're traveling with.
Look, I know what you're getting at.
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm just getting stuff, so to sleep on. That's all.
Right. And she digs down into some boxes, and she pulls out some blankets and like an inflatable mattress. It's one of those things where you just pop the motor on it and it'll inflate by itself.
Well, better than sleeping on the floor. She's like she has such a bundle now. Her face is almost obscured by all the crap she's got in her arms.
Uh-huh. He's a good guy.
But, yeah, of course he is. Alvin's Alvin,
Yeah.
Uh,
At least as far as I could tell.
yeah. I mean, it's good. It's been good traveling with him. He's a good company. Talking and stuff. It's been nice.
So, how serious is all this?
Should have just looks at her, sort of like manages to crane her eyeballs over the blanket that's in front of her face, and just sort of glares, and she's just like, I'm starting to think things would have been easier if we had already just bumped uglies and been done with it,
But you haven't.
No, of course not. Why does everyone assume that?
I'm not assuming anything. This is the first time hearing of all this.
Just feels like everyone's making insinuations and just...
Lou,
Yeah.
I've always wanted what's best for you.
I don't know. It's just different territory, I guess.
Well,
just sort of breathes out really heavily and just sort of dumps the pile for a moment and sort of sits down on it for a sec and regards her sister with this sort of very wary look, and she's just like, Alvin is so easy. He's so fucking easy to be with. He's easy to talk to. He makes everything feel fucking easier, which is so nice. I really like it. And then there's me. And I am not And I mean, just I don't even know what to do with half of this shit. You know, it's like again, it's like sex is so much easier than this. You know, why isn't it easy? And yet, it's weird contradiction. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't describe anything in our world as easy.
I normally wouldn't either, but spreads her hands. There you go. And you know the other fucking weird thing? I am so relaxed these days. Fucking me. I didn't even realize I wasn't until this point. It's like my head was on a fucking swivel all the time waiting for something to fucking crawl out of the bushes and take my fucking head off. And yet I don't feel that way when he's around. And it's nice.
Well,
Looks up at that. Oh, what?
she's looking off into the sort of at the floor with a smile on her face.
Ugh, what? What is that face? What?
I guess I'm just happy for you.
I mean, sort of like, fine, just gets up and gathers all her shit up again. Just like, well, I mean, don't. It's not. I mean, it's just it is what it is. So I don't even know.
Well, you're always going to be my little sister. It's just weird seeing you grow up is all, I guess.
Oh God, the kids are just really pained. Look like, please don't. Whatever. I'm gonna sort of figure out the grooming situation. If you see him, send him over.
Sure, I will.
Good night.
If he ever hurts you, I'll kill him.
I mean, she's got this look on her face like she doesn't know whether to she doesn't want to feel like squishy hearted about that because it's dumb, but also just like, well, just, leave some bits so we can crawl back home.
All
Toddles
right.
off with her bundles.
She folds her arm and watches you go away.
As you watch her, as she watches, again, Louise just sort of glances over behind her head and just behind her back and just goes, "Shut up, Phil."
All right. And you go to your room to make your preparations for taking a rest.
A guest +1.
Aha.
Yes,
Well,
I have an existential crisis.
I tried to identify the vault ambience track. That's not it. As you go to make your preparations for the night, everybody begins to sort of quiet down, and the night has come. And with that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a break.
Woo! It's break time, baby!
Ooh, I'll be
What's
right
that?
back.
The night has come, and so have I.
What a terrible night to have a curse.
What a terrible night to have a night.
What a terrible night to have a day. Is this it?
Dracula.
Nope, that is not it.
Must have break ambience.
Dr. Hal shows up.
I forgot something.
Will you please take your nerd back?
He just comes back like Kennedy and Clone. I just forgot to wash my hands.
He's making my work very distracting.
Break time, baby.
Break time! Break time! Is this it?
Break time.
I shall bathroom.
That is not it.
Yeah!
Mhm.
Oh.
Woo! Welcome to Vault 66 here. We got all sorts of things. We got corn. We got
Taters.
We got corn. We got rad corn. We got.
We got sweet corn. We got yellow corn.
We got corn.
Regular corn.
We got corn that does this.
That's most our corn, actually.
Remember, do not look the corn directly in the eye while you're eating it. Do not do that. Cletus went ahead and did that. Homer had to go ahead and pull him out of the earth while it was dragging him down to its terrible domain.
And if your corn has more than 3 eyes, it's probably fine.
You really ought to label these.
I know that feeling every time I open it up for Roll With Me.
I'll just call this Dr. Howell theme. Well, chat, hope you're enjoying tonight's episode of Gateway. Was it T-Wig in the cornfield? Oh god.
I'm still very proud of the title of that episode, Hardcore Torture Corn.
Indeed.
I sometimes forgot how early on T-Wig showed up. T-Wig showed up at episode 22.
Dang.
And now we're at, like, I think I just uploaded 172.
Hot damn.
I'm still debating whether to get some cake.
I like a lot of my episode titles, like the one where you finally put Dupre to rest. That episode title was called You, Y-U-U, Me, and Dupre.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
I'm gonna go get myself a beverage. Be good, chat.
Yeah.
Oh, is it just me? I guess
For
I can do
now.
it. I have not done this before. All right, I'll do it. Halftime show. How is everybody? Thank you for all the happy birthdays. Yeah. It was a nice day though. We went to an art museum and just looked at arts and ate at the restaurant that was there, which was a little pricey, but heck with it. It was a special day. Cheese boards and everything. And I ate a dandelion, and that was not something I was expecting. It was different. But it came on the cake, the little piece of cake they gave us. Hey, Rabbit.
Hello.
I'm telling them about the dandelion I ate.
The spicy dandelion.
It wasn't even spicy. It's hard to describe that particular sensation. It was very weird. I didn't even get the whole thing down. I like chewed on it for 2 seconds and then I spat it out because I was like, oh my God, what is this? And it was just there on it was still there. It was still there.
Dandelion greens are a family staple around where I live.
Yeah, the greens, but this was like the actual flower.
I ate the flower once, but then again, I was 4.
Mm,
I saw a cow doing it, and I was like, that can't be too bad.
it was very strange because it's like I was like, oh god, it's still burning. How do I make the stop burning stop? And I'm like, try to eat some of the chocolate. And then once I did that, I was like, oh, the burning stopped. Huh. And yet there's still sort of a combination of it now with it. It's like I see with how the okay, next time if I do this, I should eat the chocolate immediately so my tongue isn't on fire. It was that's it. It was so bitter it burned.
Phil Lane has a point. You can make tea out of the flour.
Yeah.
There was somebody I did a long time ago. I know that part of it. Let me get something to drink out of my mini fridge. I'll be with you in 1 second.
Okay.
Oh!
Actual.
Oh, we're drifting back.
Actual.
A mini fridge is so convenient.
It really is. Actual Phil really likes this drink that's like dandelion and burdock. I forget if I've had. It was like, don't you have burdock? And I'm like, we probably do in this country, but honest to God, I never really had
burdock?
it. Yeah.
I've heard of burdock. Let me see if it's native to where I live.
I haven't really had it. Like, Asia has it. They use it a lot in their cooking, and as I said, I guess England does because they got that popular soft drink they like so much. Me, not so much. Yes, Burdock is a Dragon Ball character, but again, but that's also because they probably named a lot of their characters after like Veggies and shit.
Oh yeah, no, this shit grows all over the damn place. Yeah, I know this. Yeah, you can find burdock growing on roadsides, stream banks, close to water. I've seen it in a lot of old abandoned farmsteads I used to explore too.
Can't say I've eaten a lot of it, or if
The
I have,
common burdock.
Maybe it's been in some kind of ramen or something I've had. I don't know.
It's native to Europe, but it came over here probably during the whole 13 colonies.
Ugh. It was nice to see arts though today. I think the whole AI art thing has sort of like made me sad because it's like now I feel like I look at a picture I see on Twitter and I'm like, I don't know if you're real or not.
You know what? The genie's out of the bottle. What needs to happen now is proper regulation of things.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we can't unput the genie in the bottle. Like, once it's out, it's out. So, at this point, we just have to go ahead and just build our society around it, like everything else it did. It reminds me of a couple things in a historical aspect, but I'm gonna tell you what, a break in Fallout Gateway is not the place for it.
That's true. We wouldn't have time to get through all that.
But like, you know, I'm obviously I'm against people taking my friend's art without their permission and using it for AI stuff. I've always kept that kind of, but it's a thing that needs to be regulated at this point since it's already out and it's out. But that being said, I haven't gone to an art museum in forever and ever. I'd love to go to one.
I really do like the Getty. I think it was just basically rich guy was like, hey, I'm going to open an art museum. And he's like, there. It's $20 for parking, but otherwise it's actually completely free to get in.
Hello, everybody.
Yo, what's poppin', Jimbo?
Not much. Scrolling through comments from all the videos that were released today.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the standard dopamine rush.
You're probably chuffed as all get out today, I'm telling you.
I'm in a good spot. I feel like I am decently productive on all of the things I need to be productive on. There are still a lot of them I need to get done, but I feel like I'm going at a good pace right now.
Oh yes, absolutely. The whole forward motion thing is something I often aspire to. But just getting rewarded for your accolades is super fucking nice, right? That has to be.
Yeah, and people are just so nice. They're very complimentary and kind. I am always very thankful that such a wonderful and loving community kind of cropped up around the kind of things that I ended up involving myself with. That includes all of you out there in chat. I see you sometimes.
Watching you.
But yeah, no, I can only imagine what it's like for this, just you looking at the comments from your very first video and whatnot, and just what a feeling that has to be. It must be the same kind of feeling as cracking open a time capsule. You know what I mean?
Well, since
Just this pleasant nostalgia.
I mean, it's definitely interesting because it's like brought an eye back to like the work that I did 16 years ago, and seeing people go in and see it for the first time. Obviously, there are a bunch of wow, I can't believe he started. Like, I can't believe this is where it all started from. And then there's like no, things definitely improved with time. But then there are people like this is legitimately good, and I look at those like, you blowing smoke up my ass, or do you actually think that?
You yanking my chain? Harshing me.
It's been a productive week in general. It's been nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been doing a lot of writing for my role playing game I've been working on.
Nice. Yeah, I just need to start being more productive on my own personal YouTube front since I want to move to LA. I need to do the work to make that as comfortable as possible.
Oh yeah, I get that. You also need to get like a dog-shaped briefcase to go ahead and put Mr. Steak in.
Oh, he'll be riding in my car. Like,
And then fill that briefcase full of money.
Yeah, fill the dog briefcase with money.
Moving to law is not a cheap endeavor.
Yeah,
all I have to do is double the income that I don't make from DFS.
You know, they go ahead and talk about like different kind of wallets, but like let's normalize using Pez dispensers as wallets. You just shoot the Garfield head back, it gives you $5. That should. No, when it comes to stuff like that, I've been working pretty hard on like my demo reels and whatnot too, because that's also a thing I want to get into is voice acting. I've definitely put in a hearty amount of applications to a lot of projects on Twitter. A hearty amount, one can say. And I'm eager to see where that road goes, because I feel in my heart that it's something I could do very effectively and very comfortably. Yeah. I already have a massive Rolodex of impressions, accents, and voices. I would love to go ahead and use that to bring to life somebody's character in a video game or an animation.
Hello.
Or what have you.
Welcome
back.
Hello.
Yeah,
but that's my 2 cents. This music's making me absolutely wax nostalgic. I fucking hate this song.
I'm feeling kind of like in the mood, right? Not
right,
in that mood, but in a mood.
Thinky mood.
Here we go. I'll fix it for you.
No, it's not bad. It's
no, it's not bad. Keep it on there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Now we're driving.
Longest time ago. 4 men were in the wasteland. They're trapped in there. One of the men said, "Oh, no way!" And he got out. He walked away. He said, "I'm out of here." Apex! 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 Apex!
Apex busted out of the cage. He whooped a horse's ass with a belt.
He said, "Sayonara, motherfucker!" He cut a man in half with his Deathclaw gauntlet. He was cool as hell.
All right.
Oh, I was about to yell Apex again.
To be continued.
Now that everybody's back, are we ready to get back into it?
Steve.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, that tea is not strong enough. Okay.
You need to make stronger tea.
I do. Well, either which way.
Goodbye, Chad.
The night passes. without incident. And you all slowly but surely wake up.
Did Alvin ever make it to the room, or did he just sleep outside? Did they just stay outside looking for the store and got lost?
I mean, I imagine you two. I imagine Alvin would have made it to the room.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever
I'm not
happens.
gonna talk about that.
Whatever happens there is between you two.
Everyone's assuming things.
I'm not
Yeah,
assuming
we're
anything.
assuming
I'm not
things
assuming
outside the
anything.
fourth wall.
I make no assumptions.
Apex doesn't care. Just
Whatever happens between Johan and Apex is between them as well.
Oh my god. Wow.
wrestling. Apex loses every time. Just
Let's wrestle.
I'm back up again. Just keeps getting knocked to the floor.
wrestling, he actually stands a chance. Arm wrestling, no chance.
I mean, we
'Cause
can have
wrestling-
the scene.
I would go and try to take out the back of the knee first. And
Shame, I wanted to see what Chris would say to Alvin when she sent him over.
just walks by carrying like a pallet full of like metal and stuff. Yeah, my sister's waiting in a room downstairs. Walks away.
She's waiting for you. In the test chamber.
Down hall's not a test chamber!
I'm sorry. All right, thank you.
Resonance cascades notwithstanding. Yes. Dawn, it comes.
It approaches.
I imagine Apex and Johan by proximity would be the first to awaken.
Not including Cynthia, who stayed up all night.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
Or
And
Kara.
Cynthia, you-
I don't know. I don't know if Cynthia boots down at all and just lets Kara take over on patrol.
Cynthia, were you with them the entire night? Or were you just out and about?
Oh no, just walking around.
Okay.
Doing Cynthia things.
Yeah. Maybe some Kara things as well, but the world may never know.
Heavy crimes.
Could be.
Oh, where'd
Yes.
this grenade launcher come from?
Kara.
Audience
What a-
laugh track.
It's
What a night.
To be fair, Cynthia said she didn't want to be the. She didn't want to do.
wow!
anything
Look
wrong
at
for
look at this thing that I found. I found it. This thing that I wanted. Good for you.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah, Apex would get up and start doing his stretches and making sure he's all limber.
You awake from some pleasant dreams, and Johan, hearing activity around him, will stir and wake up soon after.
Yeah. Just doing like windmills and stretches. Push-ups, sit-ups, squats. Warming up all the muscle groups. As Johan stands up, I'd ask him, "Could you hold your arm out for a second?"
Oh. Yes.
He holds his arm out.
I would do pull-ups using his arm.
My God.
He's able to wield 100
Oh my
pounds with one
God.
hand, like over 100 and something pounds with one hand. So I assume he could hold that for Apex.
That is
who's
adorable.
Probably close to like 200, 210.
It is strange. I was wondering if yesterday was a dream.
I wonder that sometimes too.
Then I hop back down on the ground and continue, and just like kind of stretch my back out a little.
But no.
Another mystery of the waking world.
One of many. We should try to go find everyone else and see what their plan is for the day. See when they want to start traveling.
Very well.
Crack my neck and start heading towards Vault Town.
Johann grabs his barbell bindle and he follows you. And Cynthia, you would see them walking into town. I'm assuming you would just be out and about still.
Just making rounds around the town, taking in the scenery, memorizing the layout, that kind of thing.
Apex would wave.
Well, good morning.
I look up in the sky. What kind of weather we got today?
That's a good question. Oh, that is the wrong one. And, nope, those are explosives. Aha! Oh, okay. Very windy today. You see the dead trees are sort of swaying. Your proximity to the river is probably to blame for how windy it is. But yeah, there's a lot of creaking of old dead wood that is cutting through a lot of the noise in the city as people begin to wake and stir.
You know, I never actually asked, what season is it? I know Apex would not have headed out during the winter, so it's got to be either spring, summer, or fall at this point.
It's late summer at this point. It would be probably the latter half of July.
As I look around the weather.
It's nice enough. Little windy, but it cools the air down. How was your evening?
It was good. I had pleasant dreams.
And then I look to Cynthia.
How was yours?
I think I've about memorized the layout of this place. Interesting town.
Did you find the things that we needed at the armory?
Yeah, Alvin picked up a couple of pulse mines. I think he got 3 of them. But, there was a beautiful grenade launcher there.
And you didn't get it?
It's 4,000 caps.
Oh,
I don't have that many.
well. You know where does have a lot of caps?
Where? Where?
It's a place that's ripe to be overthrown. They're ready for a revolution. Westport.
What?
Revolution.
Apex just scratches at his chin.
Yes, they're a place that would buy people from the arena. The people in charge there, not good. Their version of order, less than ideal.
I do not disagree with you.
Just food. Apex just kind of like scratches at his like kind of growing beard.
Just food for thought.
Food for thought.
Speaking of, Breakfast.
And I start walking towards the. Was it like a bistro that this town has?
It's
Like a cafe slash.
yeah, like a bar. Like it's the place in town to get food, but yeah. Would
Apex,
I think
Apex is just gonna let Cynthia ponder that.
Yeah, she's interlaced her fingers together and is kind of staring off into the distance like, well, he's not wrong, and I would get a grenade launcher. But last time we did something like that, giant thing got loose. Maybe they have a giant thing? Do they have a giant thing?
Do they
in the
have a
What
basic
if
giant
transport?
every
thing?
town? What if every town has a giant
every town
behemoth?
is load bearing.
I mean, I do not know. I cannot say.
Just like the coconut.
It's like fucking Majora's Mask up in this bitch.
Things just feel dangerous all the time in every place. So
Oops.
I don't know.
Oops. Accidentally another Armageddon.
Well,
Imagine that patrolling through the night.
Guess
Like,
that's egg on my mask.
Like Cynthia didn't even patrol during the night. She just stood still, just staring through a window at the grenade launcher all night.
I mean,
It's that meme of Wolverine putting his fingers on the picture.
yes, exactly. I'm glad that you
Yes.
understand.
Yes.
Zenlita incoming.
Oh my god.
Incoming Zen.
She's got it covered.
Oh wow.
Load bearing Zen.
Oh man.
Yeah, you also I guess Cynthia, you could have done some exploring, and you would know that there is a sort of a cafeteria in the vault itself as well, but well,
Johan wouldn't be able to get in there.
yes, that is true.
Yeah. She'd take them to wherever food could be acquired, or they could always go back to that the saloon.
Yeah.
Yes,
The new breakfast outdoors.
the shelter saloon.
Yes. So she'll walk them over there and go through the paces of ordering breakfast and checking in with what was her name? Katrina.
Yes. A long blonde-haired, sort of middle-aged woman, very attractive, greets you at the door. Well, how can I help you?
Breakfast.
Cynthia points.
Oh, okay. Your super mutant friend out there want some food too, I'm guessing?
His appetite is more likely larger than mine. He
Uh-huh.
needs many calories to sustain.
It is true.
Alright, well, let me see what I got here. I've got some Salisbury steak. Got some mac and cheese. Iguana bits. Fancy lad snack cakes. Squirrel on a stick.
I will have some iguana bits and the Blamco.
All right. Iguana. We'll run you 5 caps.
Apex unzips his fanny pack.
And same thing for the mac and cheese.
And And I will plop the 10 caps down.
She slides you a fresh steaming bowl of preservative-heavy macaroni and cheese that has been cooked. And a still sizzling plate of iguana bits.
I will dump the iguana bits into the mac and cheese, mix them, and then just go eat that somewhere.
Creative.
I start scooping it up. Ow. Ow.
And Johann is sort of like crouched looking in through the door, and he just taps his fingers together.
Steak. Salisbury steak. I would like as much as you can bring me.
And he reaches into like a trash bag on his side, and it jingles with now dried blood on the caps, and he just brings out a handful.
Dry! Hooray!
Dry flecked blood. Look, it could have been a lot worse. That's mild in the wasteland.
Katrina cringes and sort of like counts out. She counts out 20 caps from the pile that he holds out, and she sort of scurries back and washes them off, and then throws them in her cash register. And she scoops about like 4 patties worth of Salisbury steak over to Johann. I keep forgetting his fucking name. And he'll sit like on the outside steps of the establishment, just so he's not like taking up so much room. He's not like enormous, by the way. Like he can fit in this place, but he'd be a crowd.
Yeah, he's 8 feet tall. Apex
Yeah.
went outside to eat anyway.
And he just takes his hand, he like soaks the patty in some gravy, and he begins eating alongside you. And it'd be at this point, Alvin and Louise, that you would probably be waking.
This will be fun.
Just Caitlin.
Sorry, I'm gonna go away now.
No, you're not. You're gonna sit right there. You sit.
Oh, I will.
I want to imagine it was very awkward the night before. Just sort of like awkward small talk, sort of like, there's bed stuff over there, and just sort of like,
And that's very cordial.
yes.
Yes, I will awaken on my inflatable Vault-Tec trademark mattress.
Yep. It
It's our.
Oh! Who's pouring drinks for this?
that'd be me.
Oh God.
What's your poison there, Captain Overseer?
Weak tea, apparently.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, fun. I like green tea. Green tea's pleasant. But yeah.
But yes, you fill up the sort of rubber mattress with air. There's like a little motor on the side that flicks on and slowly inflates over the course of probably 10 minutes or so.
Oh wait, are we in the morning still, or what are we at now?
I mean, unless something.
Morning's fine with me.
Yeah, I mean, you would be waking up at this point.
Yeah. I've already taken care of all that in the night prior.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
You just hear a very.
Oh yeah. When you. Oh
Sorry,
yeah.
go ahead.
Earlier you're talking about this. Johann and Apex talking, just like you kind of sounded like Principal Skinner was just like any physical devils, and then just Johan's like, oh no.
Alvin will hear a very creaky, raspy sort of morning.
Oh. Howdy.
Louise
How'd
is
you
just Louise is staring up at the ceiling. Her eyes are kind of bloodshot. It looks like she didn't get a lot of sleep.
Oh, you look like hell.
Slowly turns her head. You're so kind.
Alvin throwing on the top half of his coveralls again. Just give me a second. Thank you though. This is awfully still to sleep in. Honestly, real peaceful.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Honestly, it might be one of the best rests I've had in a very long time.
That must be nice. She sort of sighs. She sort of wheels her feet onto the ground and gets up. And she comes over and sort of plops herself down in front of your mattress and puts herself crisscross applesauce and puts her hands on either knee and just be like, you know what? Let's make this awkward. What do you want, Alvin Bronson?
What do you mean what I want?
Points the finger at herself and then flicks it towards you and sort of does that back and forth a few times. This, if that.
Oh, this. I mean, oh man, you sound wide a guy when he just wakes up.
Yeah, well, scratches her head. Kind of tired of ringing around it in my head a tiny bit. I feel like it's better if we just get this out.
Oh, well, I'm fine with it if you are. I mean, I just want to go ahead and just, if you're comfortable with things.
Raises an eyebrow. Fine, huh? How do you sweet talk, sir?
I haven't even stretched this morning. And you haven't had your coffee. This isn't a great scenario for either of us.
Coffee ain't gonna help this situation.
That's fair enough. Honestly, I've grown to really appreciate your company for the past since this whole thing got started, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing led to another. I know if anything happened to either of us would mourn each other's passing. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, but
and I'd make
that's
sure
true for everyone, wouldn't it?
That's true.
So what does that motion again with your finger this different? Like, how do we proceed with this even?
How does this make me feel, huh? You make me feel like I have a decent chance at being Alvin and not Red Hand.
Cocks her head. What's wrong with Red Hand?
I've done a lot of fighting and raiding in my life, Louise.
Yeah.
And did so much buff psycho would probably go ahead and cause a death claw to explode. But picking up my life and being a machinist, trading in my raider rags for a settler suit, has worked out really well for me. And I know it's ignorant to go ahead and turn anyone else who I used to run with toward the same way, but I want to try all the same. Because if I was still a raider, I never would have met you. And honestly, I never would have even learned how to scavenge half as good as you do. You're a lot better than that, by the way.
Thank you kindly.
Mm-hmm. Of course. Professional credit is what professional credit's due.
Sort of leans back on her hands and thinks about it for a second. Alvin, you ran with some pretty questionable characters before. And
Yeah, it was Jet's right hand. So
yeah. And I don't know if that necessarily makes you a monster? Is that what you're implying?
oh, monsters were nowhere near as bad as we were. Demons, maybe.
I'm under the
You know
impression
what? In
now.
that same camp.
I'm under the impression, Alvin, that as much as we would like to believe we are individuals with our own strong individuality, as it were, the people we hang out with very much shape us for better or for worse, and I don't tend to see it as a bad or good thing.
Right.
Like, leans forward again and puts her hands together and puts her chin on him. There's a lot that when I ran with Barry, I'm not going to say that we got up to the shit that you got up to probably, but I think back and I don't think I liked the person I was when I was with him. Because it got way too easy to follow his lead. To just think that what he was saying made sense. Come on, Louise. We got to take them out before they take us out. They do it before if we didn't. The world's shit, Louise. You got to act accordingly. That's just the way it is. I don't know. And it was easy to follow his lead because fuck, he was smart. And then Phil comes along. He's just this bright, shiny, sweetheart of kid. He's just trying to make a little money to send home to his mom, and he wasn't prepared for some of the shit that we just normally did together, me and Barry, just to survive, quotation marks. Suddenly I started thinking to myself, this fucking kid, for whatever goddamn reason, looks up to me. And yeah, I want to be the type of person that deserves that. So I changed. I wanted to be better. And I started pushing back against Barry when he would say those things. Maybe that's why he decided to do what he did. Oh, fucking hell. Point is, Alvin, I guess I don't see Red Hand as some evil separate twin from you. You're one and the same. And it was Red Hand who stumbled up on Riverside. And it was Red Hand who woke up there and decided to get clean. So, I don't know. Told you I respected you for that change. Still do. And I fucking... She pauses for a minute and then she lets it out. I fucking love that you're the type of person that believes in so much good in this world that you'd go back and tell your fellow Raiders, hey, look what I can do. I don't know if I'd bother.
I'll take as many slings as it takes.
Ugh.
I appreciate that you love that trait about me, though. I'm a little bit too groggy to go ahead and say anything other than I think that you did the right thing of pushing back against Barry. He seemed to be a real slick type.
He was good at talking. Real good at talking. I mean, guess that's how he got where he is now.
Well, don't worry. I'll help you go ahead and I'll go ahead and help you find Barry. Even we got to go ahead and I'll point at your Pip-Boy. If we got to go to every single square on that map. You see that map? There ain't a single place on there that he ain't safe from me and you. I mean, we'll get that part back. We'll go ahead and fix this up. And I'll make it look fresh as a daisy. Fresh as a mute fruit in spring.
I will help remind you that you're not the monster you think you are. Monsters don't give two shits about being anything monstrous.
And it would frankly be a lot easier to just be a monster, and you did not take that route. You were a guy who was in shit circumstances with people who were also in shit circumstances, and you made do.
You know, in turn for turn, I think I'll remind you that you are your own lady, and you definitely don't need, ain't no berry or ain't nothing that's going to go ahead and stop you from making you or changing you who you are. You are about as immutable as my power fist.
She gets a real genuine smile at that. Alvin Bronson, I think that is the sweetest thing anyone has ever said to me.
Well, thank you very much, Louise Clemens. How you feeling on your coffee front right now? You feeling a little better?
I think I would like that. Very much. Just you remember, Earthshine, I gave that name to both of you. You and Red Hand. If you're going to think of him as something separate, you better be prepared to share it with him. Gets up, wipes, sort of brushes her knees off, and's like, all right, be a gentleman and turn around. I got to change.
Oh, absolutely. And he just on the mattress, just whoop toward the corner. You tell me you're all decent now.
Fair enough. We'll get to that part later.
I got y'all.
Yeah, get ready for the day. And my fucking coffee.
You get ready for the day, and you do have a coffee maker down in the vault. It's not nearly as good as the one in Riverside.
Oh
yeah. Well, if we're walking while we're walking down the hallway. Oh, by the way, I got something real big to go ahead and tell y'all.
What you got?
Oh, you're gonna love this. I'm gonna go ahead and just reach in my bag and pull out this journal I've been writing in. Take a look at the last page. I figured out how to make the power armor.
Flips it and looks. Holy shit.
It's not going to be as perfect as a T-51, like just right off the assembly line, but it'll do.
Elbows in. Shut the fuck up. This looks amazing.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I got a hell of a name for the mark, too.
Yeah?
Well, I didn't think of a name till about 2 seconds ago.
Raises an eyebrow.
I want to call the power suit Red Hand.
That's fucking
But that's all you get. And I just flick your nose while taking the journal back.
Hey! Son of a bitch. What am I, your little sister now?
Mechanics need their secrets.
Damn. Come on, get up that ladder. Rope, whatever.
And we clamber up to go ahead and approach the other people.
You do so. You get to the surface, and
Apex is currently scooping gunks of cheese out of his beard.
And Johan out front has splotches of brown gravy around his mouth and on his outfit.
That is all.
That is all. Reports will continue as necessary.
I will update you should he find anything more than cheese.
And you rejoin your fellows on the surface. Johan sort of wipes some splotches of brown gravy from his mouth. When are we leaving?
Well, as soon as Alvin and Louise get back, right?
Apparates beside you. Morning.
Oh, whoa, okay. All right. Good morning.
Hey, howdy, y'all. How y'all doing?
Louise raises a hand to the waitress and just like, coffee here, please.
Well, I'll check to see if we've got some.
Blinks. She's like, oh, right, not in Riverside. Sort of puts her forehead on the table and sort of like, aww.
No coffee is not an option.
Without coffee, Louise is just a noodle that I move around with one arm.
Louise, roll strange for me.
Ooh, fun.
Oh my god, do it. I believe in you.
No!
No.
Well,
Everything is awful and nothing.
sorry, Louise. Looks like we're fresh out of coffee, unfortunately. Yeah.
Nuka-Cola?
I've probably got some Nuka-Cola around here.
Oh, thank God. Yes, that. Thank you.
It comes with a rebate cap.
Wow.
Let's see.
So, what is on the agenda?
Well, unless we have more business here. And I believe we were going to. I mean, we'll either leave the boat here and then walk, or take the boat back and then walk south.
Boat.
Oh yeah, we got a boat. It's a structure that can take you down. That can take it down rivers.
Or other bodies of water.
Do you think the boat would even float if Johan was in it?
Have to think about the maximum weight of things. But
How big was it? Like it's
it's a boat. It can support.
It
a
was
frickload of
sizable,
weight.
but
Feel like I asked this question last time and you
You-
said Connor
you did.
would probably
You
be
did.
okay.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's... Again, Johan's not, like, massive. He's just, like, 3 times larger than the average human. You could probably fit on the boat with no difficulty. Just probably wouldn't want to jump up and down.
unless we want a fun ride.
Oh come on!
No.
We.
I like when we get airtime.
Oh boy. Well,
I like sick kickflips.
we could always take the boat back and let Johan try riding on it. That was a fun experience for all of us, I think.
I think so. I think it's just the way. Oh, ma'am, if you got a Nuka-Cola, could I get a Nuka-Cola and maybe some squirrel bits for the road, maybe?
Yeah, 15 caps for all of that.
I got you.
Throw me some mac and cheese too, would you?
Alright, that's 5.
Gotcha. So with the Nuka-Cola, it's 5 and what?
Altogether, it's 20.
20. Wow, Nuka-Cola's
Nuka-Cola's-
more pricey than the... Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean,
It's the Fallout drink.
you get a cap with it, so...
Yeah, it's technically 9.
So technically it's 19 because I get a cap back.
Yes.
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 Some places are mean and they keep the cap. That's why you always ask for it to go.
This has been Surviving in the Wasteland with Lanny Pator.
Once again, Apex just sitting there with the scholar cap on. Little chibi Apex.
Chibi Louise has taken residence up in Alvin's hair. So wait, did you guys find the stores you were? Did you get to the armory all right?
Oh yeah, we already got to the armory. I
Oh,
forgot to
great.
tell you that. Here, check this out. And I open up a side of my tool belt, and there's 3 pulse mines there.
Cynthia takes a small step backward.
Perfect.
Oh, Cynthia, they ain't armed yet or nothing. You don't gotta
No.
worry nothing about.
Quite all right. I just thought
Shit,
about what they
Cynthia.
were, and
Apex
You know.
Apex kind of has his nose up next to them.
When we get to doing what we need to be doing, I'll make sure you are nowhere near around these. You can go ahead and just mark your bottom cap on that, all right?
I truly hope that that is what happens and that everything goes well.
Apex points at one. May I?
Oh, yeah, just don't touch this part. I'll point out the centerpiece. That's the arming switch. Don't press that, all right?
I nod and I kind of grab it around the rim and look at it. I'm guessing it has like a kind of like either a sticky attachment mechanism or some sort of hook-based attachment magnetism on the back or on its back. What do they use to stick it to things?
It's
Wow, Lanny was a question I never thought about. I think it's just a flat surface, but
yeah,
I've
I
actually
also
mined
think
up-
it doesn't really adhere to things. It's just meant to be like set and then like hidden. You could probably put adhesive on the back of it though.
Wonder glue.
If
We have that, by the way.
Oh yes,
do.
or my name ain't Alvin Bronson.
If we can make the back part sticky, if we run into our target, we can slap it on his back and then power it on. He would be point blank in the pulse.
I see what you're getting at. I do got wonder glue right here. I could go ahead and make that happen. Other piece I can think is rubber cement if it hadn't all dried, or now wonder glue is going to be our best bet. We got it with us right here. That's a good idea, actually. Once we go ahead and set off to where we're going at, a wonder glue will dry if you don't stick together, if anything, you know. So I'll make sure we go ahead and just have it ready at the moment. All right.
Apex nods.
All right. Killer idea, though. I like that. And I'll slot them back in my tool belt.
Above game, wasn't there a second store you guys were looking for? Did you find that? I don't think you did.
We have not gone yet. That was the 666.
Ah,
Yeah,
Yes.
that was double safe. We were just click drag just Louise and Alvin around the town. We couldn't find nothing for nothing.
So look at Alvin and
I'm
Cynthia.
sure the patron of that store is rather surly with some of us at the moment.
Oh god, those fuckers again.
No.
Oh yeah, there's one more thing I want to go ahead and tell you guys about. I told Louise earlier, but that library paid out in big fat dividends. Check this out. I'll pull out my journal and give it a flap to a bunch of schematics and whatnot I've been drawing. I figured out how to make that power armor work.
You what?
The power armor back at Riverside.
Oh, great.
It's not going to be like an actual, like, off the assembly line T-51, but it'll be pretty damn good, I'll tell you what.
Gonna be awesome.
gonna
Throws
do
him
a
a look.
I'm just gonna do a flavor roll to see if I can make hide nor hair of the schematics he's showing.
Alrighty.
Nope. That's a 6. Apex just kind of tilts his head.
Neat.
Oh yeah, I've been looking at schematics and how the power armor looks and whatnot so long, I've been able to just go ahead and, well, the drawings aren't perfect, but it's enough to go ahead and let me know where everything goes at least.
So what pieces do we need?
Well, God.
Remind me what pieces of the armor are intact again?
The
Intact
frame.
are the helm, the chest. Oh, wait, hold on. The frame, helm, chest, 2 arms, 2 legs. What parts are intact? Let me look around real quick. The parts that are missing are the chest plate, the left arm, and the left leg. The parts that are intact are the helm, the right arm, and the right leg.
We got a bunch of steel to try to.
And we do got a bunch of steel, and I have basic looks and whatnot through books and whatnot to go ahead and recraft those. But that's the armor part. To get the power part, we probably need like circuitry, servos.
We were given a power core for it.
And we were given a power core. So we got a power core.
Yep.
Yes. So you need the chest, the left arm, and the left leg?
Yep.
If we want to be fully.
Oh, wait.
armored.
Hold on. Let me look at my notes. Again. Just one more. Yeah, the left arm, the left leg, and the chest are missing. The chest plate.
All right.
And we got the steel. We got the power core.
Judging from what you gather, how much steel do you have at the moment?
We got this. We got all that steel from the Alpha Steel Company, so we have more than enough ingots, I think.
Yeah, I'd say you get enough. It seems like the one thing that you are missing in this case is some high-tech circuitry.
All right, so the last thing is high-tech circuitry. Circuitry so powerful it makes me sneeze. Oh,
Hachu.
Honshu indeed. All right. Yep. The only last thing we need. We got the steel to make the go-ahead and parts. We got the power cord to make it move. I just need some high-tech circuitry to go ahead and weave through all that stuff. Now, where would that reside, I wonder?
Well, there was a fair amount of shit like that at the Science Center, I suppose, but otherwise, not sure. Would one of the airports have something like that?
Alvin shrugs. That's a good question, honestly.
I don't know about going to the Lambert with Locke and his crew there, but they did apparently vacate the Spirit of St. Louis.
Might have been high-tech circuitry. You really think it might be at the airport?
Shrugs. Spitballing. Can't be sure, Sean. There's a lot, and she looks at her pit boy. There's still a lot of ground we ain't covered.
That's true. Looks to the hard camera. Look at all those dark spots on the map.
That's
Indeed.
highly traded centers. Frontenac, Westport.
Yeah, Frontenac would be a good place to go ahead and see if they got any high-tech circuitry.
Maybe even if we could find another vault.
Well, now that I know what I'm looking for, Vault 85 might be looking nice.
Whoever wants to can roll a wits roll.
Everybody?
Everybody?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Roll out.
Das und 8.
Und
Yes, it
7.
can.
7.
7.
Louise knows what's up.
Yeah,
I am
Louise,
Scavenger.
you think about it for a moment, and you hear circuitry. That sounds
With an echo?
familiar.
Circuitry.
Something that you might have come across before. Something that you might have on you.
It would. Oh, inventory. Damn it, not that one. No, different dock. Where's my dock? I opened it. Okay, there you are. Okay, document. Keep it on to inventory, please. Oh God, that's it. Too excited to scroll right. Okay, here we go. Inventory. We sort of taps her head for a second, and then she takes a swig of her Nuka-Cola, and she's just like, okay, wait a minute. Grabs her bag, opens up, starts rifling through it. Yeah, sorry, Phil, sorry. Actually, she takes them out and like puts them on the table. Here, sit there for a second.
Johan looks down.
I point. This is Phil.
Phil.
It's like fusion core.
Phil is dead.
Looks up. Yeah, but he's still fine.
He raises an eyebrow.
It's like, what the fuck do I? She looks. She pulls out the 2 microfusion cells she has, and she's just like, "These do anything?"
Louise, if you don't have it in your inventory, probably somebody else might.
The what is it?
You're looking for
One more
something
time.
to do with circuitry.
We did.
We
Wrap
had
electronic.
one. We put it into something. It was built into something. What was it built into?
Was it the car?
No, it wasn't the car.
Circuits.
Because
It
I know what you're talking
was-
about. Because there's one episode we did find a military-grade circuit board.
Not the
Mhm.
car. Not the power armor.
I still have that PC power cable. I'm gonna use that for something.
Because we had 3.
Gonna make a whip out of it.
Yeah, we did get those. What did we do with them?
That is a great question.
Does nobody have
I-
it in their inventory?
I'm searching with the find tool.
As am I. And
They,
the last time I have any notes about it is just like we got 3 of them, but I didn't post what they were used for.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have some military-grade circuit boards in there somewhere.
We do.
Yeah,
We
all I've
do.
got is 5. All I've got is 5 scrap electronics listed.
I'm
As
I
sure
have-
as the
so
day is long, I know we have them. I just don't know if we use them because Alvin doesn't have them. I'll tell you that much right now. So I
I
must have
think
passed them off to someone else.
Cynthia had them, but they're not in my inventory, which is weird.
Maybe we forgot to just write it down.
Maybe.
No, that can't. That's impossible.
Mhm.
Yeah, it feels pretty impossible.
We never forget anything ever.
Did
Yeah, I
we-
don't.
Are you being sarcastic?
Yes.
Oh my God! Yes.
I wasn't sure. It's like, did we
Oh,
trade
Sarah.
maybe?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I miss sarcasm.
Yeah. it's
Yeah. Okay. I think we just had them, and then. Okay.
Okay. So,
Wait.
yeah, Louise goes through
Wait
her
a
bag.
minute. Didn't we give them to Dave? Maybe.
Oh God, did we?
I think we did.
Either
Connor,
that or
check his stats.
I'm not
Either
sure if
that or
chat might be lying to you or...
Wait, are
What?
we looking at chat? Are we able to phone a friend?
I mean,
You're
I
not
can just
supposed
go.
to.
No,
I can
we're not.
go to
No, we're not.
YouTube.
No, we're not supposed to. I'm just thinking of the NPCs you might have given it to, like Dave or somebody.
I mean, is it
the only
pretty-
reason.
Pretty
The only
interesting
reason I
timing
say-
on that thought.
is it cheating? to go-
Oh! Is it? Is it interesting timing?
It is interesting timing.
Is it cheating to go back to the episode real quick and find where we left Dave and see?
Oh boy. Because it's at a point
it's either Dave or we could have like left it with Mr. Dalliard too. I don't know what's it like. I
It's
have
not
a
Mr. Dalliard because I have Mr. Dalliard's current.
really because I gave him some stuff and the only thing I have in my I have a Mr. Dalliard inventory of my own, but it's only
As
shit
do
I put
I.
in him.
Same for me.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay, so we have 3 circuit boards. They do exist. I
Mhm.
don't think they have been used for anything, so they probably
don't-
just exist.
I don't think you used them either.
Okay,
racking
yeah,
my
I'm gonna
brain
put
right
them in
now.
my
I can't think of
inventory.
anybody. And then, maybe we didn't give them to Dave, which is an original thought I totally had.
Great. Okay, I'm putting 3 circuit boards into
Yeah,
my
there you go.
inventory.
There
They
you go.
That's where we'll leave
materialized
it.
out of somewhere.
Yes, they have appeared. Here they are. Wow.
Never
Yeah, I
sold, never nothing.
Yeah, I think
Nope.
we just gave Dave like food and a machete and
Yeah, I don't think you
Like
gave
a
him
gun.
a
And,
certain.
and our hopes and dreams.
Louise just like keeps like looks through her bag, comes out dissatisfied, and she just like taps her head, being like, "Didn't we get some kind of boards or something? Some circuit stuff?"
Oh.
I pull out a PC power cable. I still have this.
That actually might be useful for something, but maybe not this.
This
I just you can choke someone with it.
the
could
University
whistle,
of
too.
Missouri, the science wing. We picked up circuit boards there.
That's right. That's
Rummages deep within her bag.
Wait
That's
a second.
right.
Pulls them out. Light rings around it. Well, here they are.
Yeah, you pull out some odd-looking, oddly colored cards with various circuit vectors on them. Sort of either green or clay brown looking computer chip looking things.
Man, let me take a look at one of them real quick.
Go
Yeah,
on.
you take a brief
Yep.
glance and you instantly know that yes, this could probably be broken down and rewired into exactly what you need.
Hot damn, this is what I need. Woo!
Well, that's awfully convenient. I should probably clean out my bag more often. I realized I haven't really taken time to look through my things.
Oh yeah, me too. I feel like we've been. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh,
Anyway.
Oh yeah, we got everything we need.
Oh, well, since we have what we need for the power armor, why don't we take the boat back? We'll drop off all the things we have and see what Boss Man can do while we're going to find Kirk and going south.
That's the best goddamn.
You're real happy
That's-
now, ain't you, Earthshine?
Great.
Oh, Starshine. Oh, thank God. I just grab the top of your head and just wiggle it like yes, this is good.
Cynthia's eyes start back and forth between the two.
Sort of puts her hands over your hands and just sort of pats him like, yeah, I know. Big
I'm
smile on
so-
her face.
I'm so absolutely excited to go ahead and make this thing.
Bumps her forehead against his. Yeah, I know. Keep your
Cynthia.
pants on.
Cynthia is staring back and forth between the two. Like, what? Wait, did something happen?
Flicks her eyes over to Cynthia. What?
Nothing at all.
Oh yeah, you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Gets up and offers her hand to Alvin. Shall we, Mr. Bronson?
Oh, absolutely, Miss Clement.
Cynthia's
Mhm.
eyes
Found-
go back and forth even faster.
Takes his hand and holds it as they walk off. As they go, she whispers to Alvin, "Oh yeah, she totally thinks we're banging.
She's losing her damn mind right now.
I say we let her think that for a while. It's kind of fun now."
More rats in the pot now.
I love the way we think.
Mm-hmm.
Boat.
Oh my god.
Apex is just kind of standing and waiting as well.
Well, onto the boat it is.
Apex and Johan are truly kindred spirits.
They really are. It's kind of adorable.
It's like we
He's
have
just a
two
bigger,
Apexes
greener
now.
you.
Apex, bigger Apex. It's just Apex and just caps.
Like me for real. Like me for real.
Did we just become best friends?
Yup.
And then they beat a Deathclaw to death.
Do you want to do karate in the garage?
This isn't. No, there's much too worrisome music. Here we go.
Yeah, it is.
It's way too worrisome, buddy.
I'm constantly worried. Everything sounds worrisome to me.
It's true.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
You begin making your way towards your ship, the SS to be determined, and
Wait, what?
The SS next time.
Oh,
on Gateway.
God, that really got me. Sorry.
as you sort of crest the horizon, you hear footsteps quickly shuffling after you.
Whip around defensive position.
It's Chris and the Overseer. Chris sort of raises her hands defensively. Whoa! Hey, big guy. Just us.
Louise raises her hand, still holding Alvin's, and just kind of waves. Hey.
Oh, howdy. What's going on?
Hey. Wait, don't howdy me. Were you just gonna leave without telling anybody?
Yes.
Nah. Apex.
Cynthia nods.
First, we're gonna get Johan situated on the boat real quick. I was gonna come back and say goodbye. Don't worry.
Yeah, we wouldn't even think of leaving without going ahead and telling you where we were going off to.
That's a lie.
Now Alvin just lightly elbows Cynthia.
She smiles.
Well, I know I can't stop you, but just stay safe out there, you all.
Goes to her
Hey, don't
sister and
worry.
gives her a hug. Come on, you know me.
Yeah, I know you're always getting into trouble.
No, shut up. Take the moment, would you? Pulls back. Call into Riverside every now and then. We'll be around. Don't worry, I'll let you know when we go off on this quest proper. Don't you worry.
Yeah. Okay. Did you want us to keep an eye out for that big thing, too?
If you
Yes.
could.
Yes, please.
For
Yeah,
your own sakes, too.
Mm-hmm.
We'll keep an eye out for it.
You said he was heading back out west, right?
Last we saw.
All right.
If he gets too close, you call us. We'll come swinging back.
Mm-hmm. That's a promise.
All right. Well, safe travels, you all. And it's at this point that Jack Kaufman speaks up. Oh, and Louise, if you wouldn't mind, could you, if you see any merchants or traders on the road, could you send them our way? Things have been a little sparse for a while, and
Of course,
we're
Jack.
not sure why.
Of course, Jack.
Us? How?
Well, we just simply haven't gotten a lot of traders coming through.
How long ago did that start?
Well, maybe about a month ago.
Love game.
Does that coincide with anything that we've done?
Yeah, is that like when the arena beast broke out? Do we know?
It's only been like a few weeks since then, hasn't it? Like maybe
A month is only about 3 weeks.
month is like 4 to 5 weeks.
Sometimes 3.
Opens up my calendar. Dear God, he's right.
I'm sure someone out there knows the exact amount of time that has passed.
Mm-hmm.
But about a month at this point is probably around when you all met.
Oh, wow.
Oh God.
Really?
Damn.
We did fuck up a lot of things around then.
Really quickly, too.
We kind of made a big name out of what we did very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay,
agree.
well, never mind then. Well, we'll be sure to send him your way.
We'd appreciate it.
Yeah, once I slide back into Riverside, I'll be sure to go ahead and have somebody let Maria know that you guys are hurting for traders and some business.
Yeah, don't worry, Jack. We'll send some people your way.
I appreciate it. Not to put too fine a point on it. Our stores will last us, but, well, better to be safe than sorry.
Oh no, I can
And-
understand that entirely, sir.
And kind of jets a thumb back towards the river. Maybe think about putting up some fortification there. It was way too easy just to walk in from there.
Well, I don't really think anybody else besides you all have a boat, so...
That's a pretty good point.
Mm-hmm.
But
Still gives them a
if
look.
But a folly if somebody does or learns to swim.
I will station a patrol around here, just in case. Couldn't hurt. Well,
All right.
safe travels.
Absolutely.
Unlikely.
Oh, come on. It'll be fun. It'll be fun regardless.
Cynthia just puts one hand on Apex's shoulder and just waves at Jack.
No,
Just sort of
he
looks at
is.
her sister.
He is right, especially now that you are traveling with me. It is likely to be far more dangerous.
Cynthia stops waving and just kind of smacks her hand over her eyes and slowly trails it down her face and then walks towards the boat.
Louise
This
just
is-
sort of
What
This
did
is
I
likely
say?
This is likely the start of the most dangerous part of our adventures.
Louise just sort of like her head falls back and just sort of stares up at the sky and just goes, okay. Looks to Chris. We'll do our best.
Okay.
And thanks for the talk and
Yeah.
he says bye. Yeah.
I love you too.
Just already walking her way, just like feeling stop chasing me.
She watches you go, and eventually you all...
Safe travels, Dubo.
You all get back to your ship. It sort of began floating out to the extent of where your anchor was laid down, and Johan sort of looks down at the length of rope that is attached to the anchor, and he just sort of leans down into the water, grabs it, and pulls back towards the shore, and the boat sort of heaves towards you all.
Apex nods.
Nice.
Boat.
Yeah, it feels nice, don't it?
I've never been this close to the river.
Well, you're about to be on the river, as it were. Gives him a
Mm.
gentle pat. Why don't you try climbing on first and see how it goes?
He sort of steps forward and like puts his foot daintily on the boat. Just he pushes down just to test to see if this thing can hold its weight. And satisfied, he hops on, and the boat wobbles a little bit, but it seems to hold him just fine.
Louise will do a little hop and pop on after him. Yeah, looks pretty good.
I'll step on. Yep, I had the same feeling, Johan, but like, these things are real handy. I like these things. They're really relaxing to just go ahead and just take a breather on, too.
Take a breather.
Yeah. Oh, that's a turn of phrase. That just means just taking a break. You know, just relaxing for a little bit.
Breaking things does not sound relaxing, but I will take your word for it.
It can be cathartic.
Well, not actually breaking stuff. How can I explain taking a break? It's just relaxing for a little while. Just not doing anything, or maybe just idling something you like doing. Something like that. For myself, I find these things to be so common that when we're just on the river and nothing's really happening, I kind of like taking a small little nap. Where'd I pass out at? Right there, up against the board. The water sounds super soothing. And just the way the boat feels while it's drifting along is just, oh man, it's like being rocked to sleep.
I like to catch meat.
And then I dip my little super makeshift fishing line into the water again.
There's all kinds of fun ways to relax and unwind.
Relax.
Mm-hmm.
Unwind.
Yeah.
He
Just
closes.
little things or something you want to do.
He closes his eyes for a moment, thinking.
I do not know what I want to do. I have only focused so far on surviving and trying to find more of my people. I don't know what I want to do. Perhaps I will just sit and think.
That's a fine way to pass the time too. Actually, that's a pretty nice position to be in. If you don't know what to do, you can try all kinds of little things and see if there's something you like to do.
Then I will do this.
Hey, that's absolutely fine with me, pal. And I will wave to the others to get on the boat so we may... Oh my god, what is actually the term? Cast off. There you go.
Yes,
Cast.
that's the word, yes.
I'm here. I'm fishing.
Cynthia's the only one who hasn't said you got on the boat yet. Get up.
Oh no, she headed towards the boat when
think she was-
Apex and Johan were talking.
I think she was the first one on the boat, as a matter of fact.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
been
Oh,
here the whole
actually, now that I
time.
think about it, yeah.
She slept there.
That's her resting spot. That is her home.
This is my
She's
spawn
been here
point.
for 12 hours.
Yeah, she's already on the limbo deck with a margarita.
Was she always on the limbo deck?
She's
Or
ready
was
for
the
the
deck
she's ready
just-
for the cast-off party.
Exactly. The SS yet to be determined.
On the S.
The
On
SS to be determined.
Yeah, that one.
determined.
It's a fine ship. The to be determined.
Followed by her.
Untitled aquatic project.
I can't wait till we get our vertibird, the SS, next time on Gateway.
Oh my god.
And you
Well,
set
well,
off.
I'm allowed to be a little silly.
There we
I'm-
go.
I'm allowed to be a little silly. I'm allowed to be at least a silly little guy. There's at least
And you are burbling your way back to Riverside, as I come to understand it.
The Lewis and well, I guess we can
Lewis
go to
and Clark, yeah.
yeah. Well, yeah, no, Riverside because Riverside we can dock there too. And
Yeah,
Well,
then
the
never
boat.
have to-
I
and
think
then-
the car is at the Lewis and Clark Museum, though.
yeah, but guess who can't fit in the car?
Oh.
that's true.
Oh, we're gonna be walking again, aren't we?
Yes.
So we go to the Lewis Clark Museum. Go.
We're gonna
up and
get
south?
so
We're
much
getting our steps
walking.
in. We're getting
Yeah.
our steps in.
Yeah.
Cardio. The car has made us weak. Weak.
And we won't be burning fuel.
The only fuel we burning is calories. Now let's go.
The bicycle runs on fat and saves you money.
Takes
Oh
you.
my god. Woo, woo, we're moving. Woohoo!
You're schmoving, all right. I grabbed Earth City.
You grabbed the entire city.
We moved a whole city.
God, what have we been doing?
We
What
moved
have
this
we
city.
done?
Even worse. No, that is just where our big target is hiding, and he just moved it.
Yeah.
We moved this city with a console code.
He pushed it somewhere else.
Let's just take Earth City and move it
over
on
there.
away.
It takes
Who
you
are
some
you
time.
people?
Takes you some time, about maybe about an hour and a half, but you make your way down the river.
Do I catch any more lumpy fish?
Big old lumpos. Some funny little man.
What would this be? Yeah, roll a wits check.
Okie dokie.
Minus
Just say back.
60.
That's a 10. I'm fishing,
Yeah.
so.
Oh yes. Sorry.
Yeah, you get a bite, and the second you feel a nibble on your line, you yank and in one swift motion reel it out of the water and onto the boat, where it flops a couple times, and you have a yet another of the same fish that you got last time.
Yay, more gross lumpy cod. I immediately crack it at the neck and kill it.
Like, oh, it's so cute. Ah!
Oh, it's not cute.
Oh no!
Would you like to partake of my Would you like to partake of my tumor tilapia?
All God's creatures are cute.
God has abandoned these creatures, and
Oh.
yeah, you put
Poseidon
it out of its
abandoned them long
misery.
ago.
Is
No, I'll just label it 6 pounds of lumpy fish meat.
That's
There you go.
relatable. Is Alvin doing his reclining thing?
Yes, I am doing my reclining thing. I love
You know
this
what?
boat.
Louise will just sort of saunter over, plop down, and just sort of lay back with her head in his lap and just sort of be like, "Hello."
Oh, howdy. He just cracks an eye open, just one eye, and just looks down. How y'all
Yeah.
doing?
Not much. Gives herself a little stretch. You are right. This is pretty comfy.
Honestly, if I was around during the pre-war days, I would totally go ahead and work on something like this. This is just great. I like
Live
this
on a
thing
boat,
lot.
as it were.
Oh yeah. Although I don't think they had houseboats back then. That's just crazy to think about. A whole house on one of these things.
She smiles and sort of shuts her eyes, and she's just like, "You probably would have just built one anyway."
Oh, sure enough. You'd be surprised what you could go ahead and accomplish if you have a bunch of timber.
I wouldn't be surprised what you can accomplish with a bunch of timber.
Well, that's very nice of you to say.
Well, I try.
Hey,
Trying all sorts of new things these days.
yeah. How's that panning out for y'all? Doing pretty good. Think it's a good choice.
Reaches up and sort of pats him on the chest. Pretty nice so far. Pretty nice.
I can learn to appreciate that.
Mm.
Let's just do. Well, we should probably do our best. Make sure we don't go ahead and worry Chris all too much. She seemed awfully shaken when we came there and told her everything, and she seemed even more shaken when we left again. So
She's gonna worry regardless. She can't help herself when it comes to me. But I'll try to keep in touch more. Sort of crosses her arms. She's like, I'll call home more.
hey, that's no trouble at all. Worst case scenario, couriers always do like going ahead and doing running jobs. So
Well, I suppose if I'm sending some more merchants and traders their way, I can just send them messages that way too.
hey,
I should
there
get a
you go.
commission for that, honestly. Somewhere in the distance, Cynthia is vibrating.
She's just
Is it-
staring quietly from her seat,
She's
you're-
just
watching
you're-
every interaction.
Cynthia's
She's
at
just
the
on
helm,
the
isn't
helm
she? Because
stair.
she's the
Yeah.
only pilot we have.
Hey, you
on the
can tootle a little. She's doing that like owl swivel thing.
yeah, her head's just 180 degrees looking back.
Well, I mean, the helm is usually at like kind of like the midpoint or back of the ship, so
Oh, then great. She's no swiveling needed.
you have a
What-
good view of everything.
Don't worry,
Great.
I forgot how boats worked.
Without
Yeah.
cracking an eye
Including-
open. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I say, including Apex, as he removes the lumpy tumor meat and hands them to. Hey, Johan
I know.
needs meat. Johan needs meat, and he's the only one that can eat like super radioactive shit.
Yay, radioactive sushi.
Is
Without
this
cracking-
for me?
Yes, I cannot eat these parts.
Hmm.
I figure your disposition, you are able to consume radioactive substances easier.
Yes.
And he like opens his mouth and he just takes a huge bite out of it.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Needs seasoning, probably.
Seasoning.
Spices, salt,
Hmm.
pepper.
Pepper.
The radiation is the spice.
It gives me the tummy tingles.
Hmm. Yes, I agree. Needs seasoning.
Some yellow cake for your fish, sir.
Without,
I have your uranium. Say when.
oh god. Without cracking an eye open, Louise sort of murmurs, "By the by, is she watching?"
I tilt my one eye that's open over toward the helm. Is Cynthia watching?
Yes, absolutely.
I look down to.
She's been waiting for the ship to sail forever, and they're on an actual boat right now. So yes.
Fuck,
Oh,
that,
yes.
that totally went over my head for a second.
I go ahead and wiggle my leg. Alvin goes ahead and wiggles his leg under Louise's head, and then just nods.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
She does open her eyes at this point and kind of glance up and be like, "So, looks embarrassed for a second. Let me know if I get too clingy or anything.
No, you're doing just fine right now.
Well, you're the expert.
I don't have much in the way of cushioning, but and I will take 2 of my shop rags and fold them into a square as a makeshift pillow, and then just put Louise's head there. There you are.
Cynthia's eyes are kind of flashing blue and flashing red, kind of interchangeably, almost in kind of a... There's not really a pattern to it, but there's a flow to it. And just for the rest of the world, Kara is telling Cynthia that Alvin and Louise are toying with her.
You don't know.
And Cynthia isn't really sure, and Kara is trying to reaffirm, oh no, they definitely are, and Cynthia's like, I don't know that for sure yet. And they basically mentally shake hands on, well, I guess we'll find out, won't we?
A maiden's duel.
Something like that,
A
yeah.
gentleman's bet.
And with that being that, Alvin will just go ahead and just put his hands behind his head and just lean back against the ship and feel it rocking.
And eventually you make your way back to the area next to the Lewis and Clark Museum. You cast your anchor once more, once you're inside the museum proper, and you disembark. Having made it back to safe dry land once more. The sun's sort of hanging in the sky. It's about midday at this point now.
Hey, Louise, you awake?
We are here.
She's dozing.
Hey, Louise.
What? Oh, shit.
Yeah, we're here.
Already? Fuck. Sits up, sort of smiles. She's like, yep. Guess you are pretty comfy.
Another one on my list of steadily growing traits about me. And I'll take my shop rags, put them back in my tool belt, and kip up onto my feet. All right. Well,
Throw my hand, Ocean.
absolutely. Here you go,
Thanks.
Searchin. Help yourself up.
So is our gentle old man friend here?
Yeah, you hear him coming down the steps.
Well, welcome back. I see the old girl is in one pit.
And he freezes, looking at Johann.
Oh, right.
Oh, sweet mother of God.
Time has not yet taken him.
What the fuck, Apex? Oh, right. Louis sort of pops off the boat and quickly goes over to the gentleman and pats his shoulder. This is our new friend, Johann. Whispers into his ear. It's fine, don't worry about it, seriously.
Well, as long as you can vouch for him, I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Basically a really tall version of Apex.
Ah,
I imagine both Apex and Johann are just like picking at their ears with their pinky right now.
At the same time.
in unison.
Oh.
Johann is actually looking around at this dock here. It's a new place, and he's sort of getting the lay of the land.
What's on your mind, Johan?
This place. Museum. What is it?
Oh, well, a museum is a building that has a lot of different pieces and structures and artifacts, which are really old things that are dedicated to a story about a place or an area.
You mean history?
Yes, that's exactly right. It's a historical place.
I see.
We killed crabs, so now we have a boat here.
I think you would have liked that, Johan. It was fun.
Yeah, those explosives I made really did the trick too.
Mm-hmm.
It's where I got these, and I point at my bracers. The strongest one had very hard skin, so I took it.
Oh, it was quite a sight to see too. Apex took that thing out in one-on-one combat.
And you made its skin your own.
Yes.
You took an aspect of it and used it to improve yourself. Interesting.
If a creature had something that I respect, something that it and it alone could do that I could not, I like to be able to do that.
I see.
So are we heading back to Riverside to drop the things with Boss Man? Or are we heading south from here?
It might be good to check in with Boss Man, give him what we got. He can start up with those circuit boards.
Hopefully make some progress on the power armor while we're gone.
Then
Yeah,
we should
that
keep
bum-
moving.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go ahead and get rambling.
Big place.
Oh, Riverside? Oh, yeah. Riverside's a very nice place.
Will they accept me?
Well, they accepted me. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't go ahead and do the same with you.
He sort of like scratches the side of his face a little bit.
Their town has many different types. Humans, ghouls. I'm sure, so long as they know you're friendly, they will be fine.
We'll do
And
some
if-
introductions, no worries.
And if they don't, they would have to contend with you, which would be foolish.
Very well.
And you heading to Riverside?
Head up to Riverside.
Indeed.
All right. Let me turn you around here.
Is
So we
Cynthia just gonna drive next to us very slowly?
Well, I feel like if we're that close, maybe we don't want to waste the 5% on the battery.
Yeah, we'll just.
yeah.
Yeah,
we can just walk.
Would you count it as 5% driving the car just back to Riverside?
Oh,
When
yeah.
it's
Nah.
Yeah.
Aw,
Okay,
God
all
is
right.
so kind.
I'll give it to you for
He's a
free.
benevolent god.
Thank
Yay.
you.
Our god
Yes,
is a
I
benevolent
am.
god.
We're gonna need. We're
It's
gonna
just
need to have
Murder
a-
Face's face in the sky.
We're gonna need to have icons. on
You're
the
in
map
it.
To know where,
You're in Planet Piss.
just to know where our car and our boat are.
Johann sort of walks alongside the car, clearly not being able to fit inside of it.
Apex is walking too.
I'll
He likes stretching his legs.
I'll walk with Apex. It'll be fun. It'll be good. There'll be the ladies in the car. Cynthia, you have Louise right where you want her.
No, she doesn't.
As you pull into town with Johann in tow, you do have people sort of stopping and staring, and others sort of begin to run off in order to go tell authorities or people in charge. And Johann sort of squints and turns his lip up as people begin to run away from him. But it's not outright panic.
Even when he's traveling with us.
It's
who are
not
fairly
outright
well-known by this point.
Yeah, it's not outright panic because you're alongside him and he's not really being hostile, but people are. It's a sight that people aren't used to. Clearly,
As we're walking down the street, I point to like the cindered stump of the tree. I fought that tree once.
It looks like you won.
Louise
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of grumbling under her breath, like.
and you pull into the old stone chapel where the machinists have made their headquarters. Boss man comes out to greet you.
Well, good to see you back. I see your car's safe and sound, and where are you two of the
I point. This is Johann. Johann, this is Boss Man.
This is the man who saved my life.
Man.
Yeah, that's right, Johann.
Good to meet you.
Boss man sort of looks around, looks back up at Johann.
Well, good to meet you, too. He's not allowed in the car.
He doesn't
No,
fit.
no, we understand that. He can't fit. There's no way. There's just simply
Okay,
no way.
just as long as we're clear on that.
No, there's no problem. There's no problem, boss man. Oh, boss man, I got great news for y'all.
Oh yeah, what's that?
And I go ahead and pull out my research off my belt. Take a look at that. I figured out how to get it working.
Boss man sort of gets a big grin across his face.
Well, I think we can work with this.
And I got all the things we need too. We got the steel from steel from the Alpha Steel Company. We got the power core, and we got all the high tech circuitry we need.
Well, then I think we'll have a functioning suit of power armor soon.
I can't hardly believe it. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Let's see. I'll look toward the rest of the party. You want me to stay here and get everything suited up, or you want me to go ahead and head with you guys? What's going on? What are we doing?
Are you talking to Boss Man or?
To the party.
No, I was talking to everyone. So
Mm.
what are we doing? We're going to go ahead and stay here so we can go ahead and spool it up. We're going to go ahead and just drop some stuff off and just go ahead and get rolling and go ahead and work on this when we get back. You can see Alvin's very visibly excited. Like he's like,
I thought I was gonna leave these circuit boards behind and let Boss Man see what he can do with them in the meantime. Right?
I mean,
That's right. That's exactly right. That's exactly what we were going to do.
That's like Alvin going, that's right, that's right. I don't get to work on it. Nope, that's good. That's exactly what we planned on.
Did you want to stay and work on it, Alvin?
If you don't mind.
The echo made that even better.
I thought we were leaving.
I was under that impression as well.
well, looks between them is like, man, Alvin really wants to work on this.
I'll tell you what. No, it's fine. It's fine. We got all the stuff here. Let me just go ahead and set everything down. And when we get back, I'll go ahead and work on it then.
All
It's fine.
right. We'll just leave it there, and then when we come back, you can work on it, and Boss Man can just leave it be until we return. How about that?
That's fine. That's fine. Oh, this is how you felt when you were looking at the grenade launcher.
Yes. Welcome
Sort
to
of-
my life.
Maybe
Sort of
in the
pats his-
meanwhile, the
What?
town can help to work on fashioning the armor plates to make the job easier when you get back.
Maybe?
Is that something Boss Man could get worked out? She looks to him.
We look at Boss Man.
Is that something that Maria might be able to make happen?
Well, we need access to a furnace hot enough to melt the steel, and then I need to make the molds for it. It'll take some time, but I think we could do it.
We'll be
Holy
gone
shit, we
for-
can?
We'll be gone for a number of days.
Well, we'll see where we're at by the time you get back.
You sure you're gonna be able to wait, Alvin?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll let
Cocks
back
her
to
head.
I-
Cocks her head and looks at him.
I'll let you turn the last screw.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much, boss man.
Yeah, well,
All right then. Here's everything that you'll need.
Hands
I'll go
over
ahead.
the circuit boards.
All right, you hand over your steel, your circuit boards, other bits and bobs, your knowledge of how
And
this
my
all
notes.
works.
All right.
might be a bit slow going, but I'll see it done.
Hey, that's no trouble at all. That's no trouble at all. Little steps. This is probably one of the biggest projects we ever took.
Louise just lets out a huff and sort of like turns back towards the car. God damn, you are cute. Walks away.
How are you feeling, Johan? You ready to get going?
Yes.
All right.
Tire of waiting.
Hey, that's no trouble at all. Then let's go ahead and hit the road.
Sounds good to me.
Boss man, I'll go ahead and see you in a little bit.
All right,
Save that last screw for me, buddy.
you stay safe out there, Alvin.
Absolutely. You stay safe too, boss man.
I'm probably not in any danger, but all right.
Just one of those bats from 76 just falls out of the sky.
You hear
He's got those high hopes.
right? You meet back up with everybody, and Johann shores up himself. He grabs his little barbell bindle, looks at all of you.
So, where are we going?
From here, we're heading south toward the hospital, St. Luke's. I think that's where roundabouts we found Kirk at.
Mm-hmm. Louise will pull out a Pip-Boy and let Johann see. See this? We were right here. She sort of taps next to Riverside. We're gonna just go straight down to here. And she points at the St. Luke's symbol. Well, maybe not straight down. When she notes the arena, we might sort of traces her finger away around it and then back down again. We don't want that place. Trying to avoid it.
I see.
He just walks through the arena.
Just leave the hole.
Just shatters the arena.
Just straight through the walls. There's a Johann-sized like cartoon silhouette going through these walls.
Wave to Big O as we go through.
Well, that wasn't
hey.
so bad.
Louise just pokes her head out from behind the hole, going, "Hi," just crawls under.
I am sorry that you cannot take your car because of me.
Oh, that's no trouble. That's no trouble. I've actually missed taking take some good long walks across the road. A dangerous side. It's kind of relaxing aside.
Plus, with you, it's a lot less dangerous.
I can only hope.
And unless anybody else has anything left, you depart from Riverside on foot for the first time in a long time. With no vehicle to ferry you rapidly across the wasteland, you set off with your super mutant friend Johann, trying to find another of his kind. But that will have to wait. Next time on Gateway.
Woo! Bye, Austin.
Bye, Austin.
Bye, Austin.
Adios.
Yeah, I was gonna trap you guys regardless. I just saw that scene with Cynthia just looking longingly at the grenade launcher, and I was like, yeah, that's exactly how it is.
Crashing hard. I've been up since 5 a.m. for some reason.
You've been up since 5 a.m.?
I wanted to make sure that video was up and good. And I couldn't, and then I couldn't get back to sleep.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
well-
you're as stupid dedicated as I am. Jesus Lord.
We'll get out of here.
Outros.
We'll get out of here rapidly. Yes, I should mention first, however, that next week we will not be having an episode of Gateway.
Sorry. I'm doing
Gasp.
a little trip, and the day I get in is the day we do Gateway. I'm going to be so jet lagged.
Yeah.
we gotta let the Unexpectables catch up. You know, we gotta just let them.
Week after next will be good.
Gotta give him a chance.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
give them.
we might be we might hold a Q&A if the others involved in here are willing. We haven't done a Gateway Q&A in a long time, but yeah.
Oh my God, we haven't. I'd love to do that. I'd love to do that.
We're a good
fun.
deal into the campaign now, and
That'd
I
be
think,
heckin' puggers.
yeah, it would be heckin' poggers. But this week is also Friday, is the Alton Art Gallery, where we'll be showing off all of the fan art for all of our shows here. And I'll probably more than likely be joined by Theropod Art.
Good old Thropodope.
Yep. So we go through all of the wonderful fan art that we've gotten over the month. But yes,
My sweet little cheese man.
with that, let's go ahead and do our outros. Caitlin, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
You can find me all over the internet at Boobs McBalrog. Here on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/Boobs McBalrog with zeros instead of O's. I'm going to be streaming more, probably Power Wash Simulator and Sea of Thieves on Fridays with the Shark Squad. Maybe a surprise game, who knows? That's it for me.
All right. Rabbit, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Hey, what's going on? My name's Rabbit. I'm a writer, comedian, and now soon to be aspiring voice actor. You can go ahead and find me on twitch.tv/Hey Mr. Rabbit. You can also find me on Twitter, Hey Mr. Rabbit, and YouTube at Hey Mr. Rabbit. I'm a variety streamer. I stream Monday through Friday. I like streaming Falcom games. I like streaming RPGs, horror games. Thursday with Sarah. It's a very fun time. And I also like playing retro games. So if you want to see anything from Resident Evil to RuneScape, I am your one-stop shop, so you can go ahead and just be regaled by Papa Rabbit's dum-dum stories. I'm sure it'll be a fun time if you join me. Twitch.tv/Hey Mr. Rabbit.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Connor, for letting me do my adverts.
Lanny, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Find me all over the internet at Lanny Pator. Just today released a little commentary track for the first episode of Yu Yu Hakusho Bridge, since it's its 16th anniversary since I first posted any videos on the interwebs. Check that out, and I mean, if you care to. I don't know. I'm not your boss. Also playing through LA Noire. Going to be playing through some more of that tomorrow, probably around 7 o'clock Central Time. Should I have everything that I need done by then. And on Monday, tune in for The Ties That Bind. We're celebrating Reclamation Day. There's going to be a tournament. There's political intrigue. And wars are things that are trying to be avoided. But, you know, intrigue and the whatnot. That's me, though. I really got to go get some sleep. I'm actually fading here. So thank you all. Have a good night.
Yeah. All right.
Have a good night.
All right. And Sarah, where can they find you? What are you up to?
I'm on Twitter and YouTube at Sarah with an H and with an E Willia. Yeah, I shilled earlier. It's my birthday today. Thanks for all the birthday wishes, even though I'm like, and yeah, I'll be streaming with Rabbit next Thursday. We'll do more of the Resident Evil 4 remake.
Yeah, we are beating the shit out of Granny Goodness and taking all of their treasures.
Oh, I love that you call it Granny Goodness. So fucking good.
Because in the remake, he looks like Granny Goodness. You can't tell me he doesn't.
Oh god, I can't. So yeah, that's me.
Alrighty. And they can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And tomorrow we're going to be playing some more Deus Ex, where we gotta save a kidnapped person. Yes. Not much else going other than that. This episode was brought to you in part by Die Hard Dice.
Die Hard Dice!
That's right. Die Hard Dice is your
Wow!
one-stop shop for dice and dice accessories. And if you head on over to dieharddice.com, you can use the code Unexpectables. Save 10% on your order. You can also use that code to buy the brand new Lies Aspect Dice, the official collaboration with The Unexpectables and Die Hard Dice.
That's a lot of saying.
Indeed. I made that noise when I learned that.
He did. It sounded perfect. His neck went up, and I looked at him, and I was like, "Ah!" I just like it was horrifying. Like,
Indeed.
but funny.
Also, be sure to check out our store. We've got plenty of stickers, t-shirt designs, hoodies, coffee cups, metal tumblers, stuff like that. Head on over to the link in the chat right now and in the description of this video. And you too can pick up some hot Unexpectables swag. And of course, we wouldn't have been able to do all of this stuff without wonderful people donating their businesses. Indeed. Wonderful people
Indeed.
such as let's see where we are. Pupusa Monkey, thank you for the 100 bits. After dying once, you kind of don't want to do it again. Who the actual fuck are you? Also, no discounts for newborns. Donut Specialist, thank you for the 15 months. Applied Thanatology, thank you for the 30 bits. There's a hole in your companion slot and a hole in my heart. Let's solve both of these problems. Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 100 bits. By the way, Sarah, I have seen the He Horde from Hell.
Oh, the He Horde. Yes.
The Protoss, thank you for the 5 bits. If you guys don't YouTube or stream, what do you think you'll be doing? Was that in...
Probably cooking.
I would probably be pursuing my voice acting more heavily than I am right now.
I mean, I don't really stream or that, but I'd be doing what I'm doing now. But streaming with Rabbit's fun!
Cooking and voice acting.
Woohoo!
Rah.
Jambalaya. They'll be like, you can't go ahead and voice this character in this anime. And I'm like, oh yeah? Well, what if I made you this jambalaya? I slide it across the table. They're like, fuck me, you're the main character. And I went, thank you.
Roto Ryu, thank you for the 34 months of Prime subbage. Belexac, thank you for the 36 months of subbing. Dusk Ninja Kenji, thank you for the bit. Connor, I loved you in Trivial Pursuit. Seriously, 5 correct answers in a row. How do you do it? Absolute legend. Listen, I had a lot of time on my hands when I was making the Unexpectables YouTube channel and hand uploading all of the episodes of not just Campaign 1, but the Prince Division and Decrew as well. Getting all of that set up with titles and descriptions. I had a lot of time on my hands to watch a bunch of videos pertaining to D&D knowledge, and, well, I guess some of it stuck, so... There you go.
Yeah, honestly, it made my head spin.
Protoss 103, thank you for the 15 bits. It would have been really funny if you guys did walk back and Bossman asks, where's the car?
So, where's the car?
Well, new side mission, go find car.
Protoss 103, thank you for the 5 bits. I miss old Bossman's voice.
I mean this voice. This one right here. The one.
But he sounds like the guy we met in the hospital.
Yep. This voice is as raw as my sores are, Smooth Skin.
Ooh, ew, ew.
That's it, actually. So, without further ado, we should go off and raid somebody. Who should we raid?
Arkov's on.
Arkov is streaming.
Don't know who else.
One Mr. Octopimp is streaming as well.
Oh, yeah. He's streaming Synthetique. Let's go end his run by surprising him with a raid.
There we go.
Oh, that'll be fun.
That Synthetique is a game that requires a lot of your attention.
Oh boy,
yes,
let's ruin
does.
it.
Let's ruin his run.
Let's do it. Let's ruin his run.
Raid Octopimp. I remember I was doing a run of Synthetique, and it was early in the morning, and I took my hand off the keyboard for one moment to sip my coffee, and in that moment, I managed to die.
Wow. Wow. Amazing.
It wasn't even because of an enemy. I ran over a trap. But yeah, what should our raid message be?
Rip run.
Rip run. Let's do it.
Yeah. Rip run.
Rip run. Let's curse his fucking run.
Let's curse the shit out of Octo.
Oh my god.
All right. You gotta spam rip run, everybody. All right. Take care, everybody. We'll see you for the Unexpectables. And then for the art stream on Friday.
Absolutely.
Bye.
See you later
Have a
on this
good bye,
week. Have a
everybody.
good night, guys.
Bye bye.